Okay, we're live. We were in the middle of talking, and now we're going to continue talking about what's coming up this episode. So, Mike, what were you saying?
Yeah. So, what was I saying? Oh, the idol. So Joe has an idol. And I was just curious because initially it was villains had to give to heroes and heroes had to give to villains if they got something from Pandora's box. So now that we've got this nice mix of everybody, is it still villains and heroes gifting, or is it cross-tribal? So apparently it is cross-tribal.
Wow.
Yeah, because John solved the tree mail that was impossible, and he sent it to Joe, who's on a different tribe. And I feel like I'm doing the Justin thing of revealing what happened. Like, this is so did you guys? The tree mail was crazy. John solved it. Someone on the edge solved it.
Well, there's only one person on the edge. Josh doesn't know this. Oh, Josh doesn't know anything about the edge.
What's the edge?
So Lucas came back from the edge last episode.
Okay. Oh, so if you go to the edge.
What season were you originally on, Josh? 2?
2.
Yeah, so you know Lucas. Maybe.
Briefly, maybe. I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, so Lucas came back.
Okay.
And so he ended up on the Heroes tribe, or as Travis likes to say, just say the Heroes tribe.
Yeah.
So there's 4 original villains on this tribe, which are Sarah, Rye, Polo, and Kyle. Okay. And then we've got John and Allison and Matt ended up on this tribe. And then Lucas came back from Pandora's Edge, and he also joined the Heroes tribe. So it's 4 original heroes versus 4 original villains. The villains are all initially aligned. So this was a final 4 supposedly group of people that were originally are on the villains tribe. They're now all together on the Heroes tribe.
All right.
So that's going to be a hard group to break.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we've got the Palpos tribe, which
is Villanos or something like that.
Villains.
It's Greek for villain. Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know what it's Greek for. I didn't actually look it up. Alicia, Chanel, and Joe are original heroes. So we've got actually 5 on 3 here. And then we've got Amanda, Ashley, Christina, Christine, and Steven, who were original villains tribe, but very fractured. So the 4 that were aligned ended up over on Heroes tribe. These 5 are kind of like a mix mash of people. Amanda and Christine are aligned. Ashley and Steven are aligned. And Christina's been kind of playing all sides. So that 5 is kind of a weird group. Then you've got Alicia and Joe, who are pretty tight together. And then Chanel, who John played an idol on at the last tribal council.
Oh my gosh.
Her.
It was crazy, Josh.
Wow. Was he at tribal too? John?
Yeah. Yes. So basically she knew he had an idol, and who played an idol first?
Oh my goodness.
Megan.
Yep.
So
Wait,
Megan,
do you have the YouTube link?
I mean, I could pull. Should we watch it?
I think we should because watching it will do it so much justice.
It was so good.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys continue talking. I'm gonna pull it up.
Cool.
Yeah. So basically, it's like I don't even want to like give too much context, but basically. Yeah, Megan had an idol. She knew she had the most votes, so she played the idol. And then Chanel basically was like, "I'm next. Like, I'm gonna go if you don't play the idol on me, John." So twice, like persuaded him. He says, "No, I'm not gonna play the idol," and then stops Justin again and goes, "Justin, I'm going to just try one more time." Wow. And goes, "John, you need to play the idol on me." And he finally decides to play the idol. Okay. It is one of the most it's an iconic moment.
All right, nice.
It's pretty interesting. It'll be fun to watch again.
Did you tell him about Christine and Amanda's idol plays too?
No.
So on the villains tribe, Christine and Amanda both were getting votes at a tribal. Christine plays her idol. They know that they have the votes for Steven. Steven plays an idol, right? On himself, right?
On Rye.
Oh, on Ryan. That's right. So Rye was getting the votes. He plays his idol on Rye. Then Amanda plays her idol. She has 2 votes cast against her, but they cancel out. Okay. Everything cancels out at both tribals. So the heroes and the villains all canceled all the votes.
Damn.
So we had 2 tribal councils in a row that went probably like an hour, but like between like everything happening.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then so the Revo ended up being on the villains tribe. Not Lucas.
Dingbats, Mr. Dingbats.
Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
Oh, he was amazing.
So sad. And then Lucas went, right? And on the heroes tribe, but he came back. So
all right.
Guys, I pulled it up. Our faces are hysterical.
I'm so excited.
God.
Look at our faces start out.
Love it.
Okay, so wait, I gotta unmute it.
Oh, hello. What? Hello.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm so excited.
In this room. It's like the
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so he just.
Yes. I want to use mine also, please. Okay.
Also, this is Inception right now with my face like right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm weird.
I'm putting it on yourself. Yeah. Okay. Any votes that will not count?
Megan's face.
Anyone else?
Well, Idol's just like vanished.
I don't have an idol, but I have a feeling in the pit of my gut that it's me. And so I guess I'm going to make a plea to anyone on my team that cares about my relationship in the game to, if you guys have an idol, play on.
No, Alicia.
Why do you think it's you?
I have a gut pit in my stomach that it's me, and I have a really, 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 really big feeling that it's me.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, she's a good ally, but this is weird. This is weird watching this.
Yeah.
Final decision.
Okay.
I would owe you my life in this game.
damn.
Don't.
Okay. So he says no.
Yeah, I don't have been one this season.
Here we go.
Hey, I'm sorry. So you're playing it for yourself, John? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have been one this season.
Okay, so he's about to read the votes.
Hey, Preston.
Yeah.
Hey, before you read it,
What?
can I just make one last appeal?
Oh my god.
Sure. Quickly.
Quickly.
I really think it's me, John. I really, really do. Would you be willing to make a huge move early in the game to really characterize me? I really, really, really need this face.
What?
This would be a massive move.
But if it's no votes, we're just gonna vote John after.
I genuinely think it's me. Genuinely.
What if she knows that the votes are on John and she's trying to get him not to use it on him?
Oh.
I think of that, Mike.
Yeah.
Wait, Justin, what happens if all votes are canceled?
Okay.
A revote.
Wait.
John, don't do it. Don't do it, John.
Please don't you know?
Oh.
Final answer, John.
My face.
No.
Wow. She got him to do it. That's awesome.
She was like,
What did he say?
He's using.
All right.
Okay. We can stop. I don't know. I can watch that
Yeah.
forever. All right. That was.
Damn. Wow. That was a big risk.
Here it is.
Yep.
It's really weird watching myself back.
I know. So I always wear my Batman shirt, so it's like,
Yes. So that was the epicness.
That's awesome. I hope we have some more tribals that are that exciting this week.
Dude.
we
I think
will.
we're gonna Start
We
out.
will. So potentially we already know some things. So on the Palpos tribe, we know that the that Steven and Ashley are potentially on the outs, that Joe and Alicia are going to vote with Amanda and Christina to vote out Steven, right?
That's her target.
That's the goal. So Steven is potentially the target. Chanel doesn't seem to know anything about that, but she seems to think that she's running the tribe. So it's really interesting to kind of hear Chanel's perspective on this. Because she could still potentially be running the tribe. She's just not in this, like, this vote, in this decision.
Yeah, what she thinks is going on is that her, Joe, Alicia, and Christina, Ashley, Steven are all doing a 3-3 vote split on Christina and Amanda.
Oh.
And what's really one of the plans that I've heard is that everybody else is doing a vote split on Steven with 2 votes on Ashley.
Okay.
Like, because it's 5 of them voting 3-2.
Got it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is.
So potentially we could have like a whole mix match of votes at this point.
Nice. Yeah, that's going to be wild.
And in Pandora, when like a steal a vote or a block a vote or anything like that could easily be in the works. It's so risky.
True. True. So is Chanel just with John, kind of, or did they have a stronger alliance built with like Joe and Alicia or something like that?
Yeah, Chanel and Alicia are definitely in an alliance.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Alicia's voting and not telling Chanel what she's doing.
Apparently, I haven't seen any. I shouldn't message her now.
No.
I won't message her. But yeah, I haven't really heard from her what her plan is.
Yeah, Chanel was a minority target because of the idols being played, which is why she got votes, and that's why she pleaded with John. So Chanel just knew that she was a target because she's been kind of leading the charge on a lot of the votes. Like, she was the one that went after Alan and got Alan out of the game. So that's super sad.
So a lot of people are gone. Or are they on the edge?
We've lost what?
Leanne?
6 people? 8 people. 8 people?
Leanne, Alan, Megan.
Right, because we started with 24 and we're now down to 16.
Oh shit.
We only have Val on the edge.
Right.
Gotcha.
And Val was the one that won so Pandora's box was won by Val, who sent a gift to Ashley, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Who has a block the drag.
Okay.
Which we potentially could see tonight.
Oh boy.
You think so?
Potentially. We're supposed to lose a lot of people tonight.
Really? Oh, nice. I love a bloodbath.
I mean, we got to get down to at least like 9 or 10. Justin!
Hi.
Speaking of the information person.
I'm having a nightmare today. A nightmare. And my dog just jumped on my glass table and couldn't get his footing. So he was like he was on ice skates, like sliding all over my table. In the middle, I had like a softball meeting I had to join at 7. Oh,
you want the fish in the table?
No, just my dining room table that has a glass top on it, and he just leaped off the floor. I don't know what he was after, but just made a big mess. So that's been my night so far, after all the craziness that's going on my phone.
Yeah, we talked about the 2 crazy tribals from last week. We talked about the potential, like the alliances going on this week. And we were just talking about the edge.
Yep, all those things. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think one of the things I wanted to do this season was minimize the amount of advantages and idols and things. And, I was a little nervous in that first episode when a bunch of people had idols, but they played them all in episode 2. So it's pretty minimal right now in terms of the amount of idols that are out there and the amount of even advantages. And that was a goal of mine, and kind of by design, these are supposed to be some of our best players. So let them kind of play the game without a ton of outside advantage or idol influence. So we'll see how that plays out tonight. I did hear a little bit as I was coming on. It will be a little bit of a bloodbath tonight. We've got some exciting twists and turns coming because we do have to get rid of a lot of people in the next 2 episodes.
Love to see it.
So we'll see how that goes. I think, it's pretty clear what the plan is on both sides. I don't know if it's clear to them, but it seems pretty clear to me. So I have some ideas of what I think is going to happen. There are a couple little wrinkles in the plans that I can see. So I'm interested to see kind of who makes it through the night. I did my best and by design did my best to make the challenges that are coming up like harder to throw, because anytime you have a swap, right, there is this tendency to maybe want to throw it to either vote someone out that's a minority on your side that you want to get rid of before the merge, or try to save people in the other tribe. So the challenges tonight are they're still throwable, but it will be harder to throw them.
I've never thought about that. That's a good point.
So we'll see how that goes. We obviously have a couple of personal things going on with people. We'll see how that affects the game, and if they end up pulling themselves or getting voted out by being asked to be voted out. We'll see how that goes. It'll be an interesting one. I'm feeling like a little more stressed than normal, and I'm not sure why. Like, I'm just feeling like I don't have as much of like a grip on everything. So I'm going to take a deep breath and just take it one step at a time. I'm just going to write myself a note that I almost forgot to do. So I'm just going to write it now.
And the note says, ask for idols. You know who we talked about a lot when he first played, and who I'm not talking about at all? Matt P. I feel like last time he played, it was always like Matt this, but like.
Yeah, he's been a lot more quiet this time around.
Yeah, and this tribe, we haven't really been talking about this tribe's dynamic as much. Like, I just watched a confessional from Kyle that was really great.
Yeah. So this one's interesting, right? Because you've got 4-on-4, but Lucas is back with a little bit of a vengeance, right? And he does have a relationship, we know, with Sarah. And so I think that could be interesting. The 4 villains were all in a pretty tight alliance called the Outlaws in the former tribe. So that they all ended up together, I think, is really interesting. Now, I know Sarah potentially wants to work with John as well, because they're both former winners. I know Allison and Kyle have a relationship outside of the game. They dated like ages ago in high school or something like that. Kyle and Rye actually did a show together, which I totally forgot about, like ages ago. They did a theater production, cool. Which I couldn't remember. So there's a lot of kind of extra things in this mix that I think it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out tonight.
Can I tell you guys one of my new favorite alliance names? It's the name Carl. Kyle said that there's a Carl alliance. It's Kyle, Allison, Rye, and Lucas, and it's spelled Carl.
Nice.
That's so good. Carl with a K.
Awesome. So Justin, I can only assume you're not rooting for a winner to win, so you can have one more person for Winners at War someday.
I've got plans no matter what happens. Don't worry.
That's cool.
So are they both going to tribal right away, or is there a challenge?
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you that.
Yes. Did they have a challenge to end last episode, or just...
Somebody said it in their confessional that I think it was their confessional. Somebody thought that there was going to be individual immunity at some point, or did I just am I making that up?
That would be a good idea. Individual, and then they all go to tribal.
Or like individual on each tribe or something. And they both go. That'd be cool.
Or Joe might have said that to me privately.
So
and I was just like, interesting.
John and Matt would be on the outs, basically.
I think
also know something about John that Justin has told us. Right, Justin? Are we allowed to say it on the stream about John?
We could.
I don't know. You don't have to. You can make it a surprise.
No, so there are 2 people that will be safe at their next tribal council. So Pandora's box was open, 1 on each tribe, and they got to make somebody else safe on the other tribe for their next tribal council.
Oh, cool.
So Joe,
of course.
No, sorry, Alicia. Alicia got it for her side and gave it to John, and Polo got it for his side and gave it to Stephen. Which could throw a wrench. That's why I was saying there's some wrinkles in the plans that could throw a wrench in what happens tonight.
Does that mean Ashley's gonna go? I'm not okay with that.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
She was the one that was going to get 2 votes. Think they'll flip it on Chanel or something?
Right.
Damn it! Sorry, Steven. Nothing against you, but
Oh
Actually, I think
no!
everybody's a good
I was so excited for that plan to work.
me too.
Wait, okay, so they were gonna do.
They were gonna do what? Alicia,
4 on Steven, 2
Alicia
on
and Joe vote for Ashley, and then Amanda, Christina, and Christine vote for Steven.
3-2.
Yeah, that was the plan.
So 3-2, and then so that leaves Chanel, Ashley, and Steven.
Yeah.
Unless all 3 of them vote together, there could potentially be a tie vote.
Or they could get it.
Or either Amanda or Christine.
If they put 3 votes on Steven, then and Ashley, Chanel, and Steven all vote for like Christine would go home because Steven's votes. Oh my god. That's like a splitting the minority, but they're not really trying to.
That could backfire, huh?
Oh, it could. That's how Pandora works.
And what makes it even more exciting is that they won't know until after the vote. So it plays as a hidden immunity idol, not they won't know that person is safe before they vote.
I like that.
So we'll see.
That's like what Katie had at our tribal council.
Oh God, you think I remember 2 seasons ago?
No, I do.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, Katie had it from the tribe. The tribe gave it to her, but we didn't know who had it until after we cast our votes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, we voted for Alan, who had an idol.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
He got voted out with an idol? I didn't even know that.
Right? Didn't he?
No.
Oh, he didn't have an idol? I thought he had an idol.
He had a vote. He had like an extra vote.
He had an extra vote or something like that. Yeah, he did.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh, right. That's what it was. Mm-hmm.
You're too caught up with these other seasons, Mike. You're forgetting about what actually happened on our show.
I know. There's too much going on in this one.
Any other thing?
You guys have like winner picks that you've already said that I need to know about? Or?
No, last week. I totally forgot to say that because it was up.
Now it's a mess.
I gotta go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to make winner picks? Do we say it now or do we wait till the end? Make your pick of one person who's guaranteed to survive tonight.
Christina. I have no idea.
I think Joe.
Alicia.
Which is funny because Joe's pretty paranoid that he won't, but okay, what about this? What about this tribe?
Allison.
Polo.
Oh, I don't know about Allison. I don't know.
Everybody loves Polo.
I don't know.
I think Carl is going to take over this tribe.
Carl.
It's possible.
All right, so we got our most likely to survive people. And I mean, what did Allison have? Okay, individual immunity challenge.
Okay, so there should be an individual immunity challenge coming up.
How did Alicia get the idol again? That was Tua.
She was from. Was she a rice? I think she was a
Yep.
rice puzzle,
Oh, yeah.
and she's the only one who hasn't used it yet.
Love it.
So
Queen.
Val has a challenge advantage in the buyback or something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Is that tonight too? Or we don't know.
it is indeed.
Fun.
The
Okay,
final.
so Ashley will just come back. Yeah, love you, Val. But if we lose Ashley,
I think Christine's going to go.
if they,
Because they're going to put 3 on Steven, not Ashley.
but I think okay, yeah.
Oh, well, okay, wait.
We'll just
but
see how it splits.
If Ashley and Chanel and Steven split their votes, then it'll be fine. And
That's what I
Ashley will
think.
go.
That's what I think is going to happen, right? That's
Yeah.
what they're counting on, is that
Okay.
they're not all going to vote
Yeah.
together.
All right, so then Ashley will probably go, which I'm not happy about.
Yeah, same.
So you have Steven and Chanel who are voting together potentially, and they would need a third to like get 3 on someone else. Is that what we're thinking? Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
how it's all gonna splits. But anybody
It
can
just depends on like if. So I'm going to announce that. Obviously, we're going to tribal council, and it just depends on what happens in those few moments, right? It's like they're going to lock in their plan at that minute, and it's maybe it'll change.
So they are going to tribal.
I said whenever they go to tribal, you know what I mean? Like whenever that tribe goes to tribal council.
I didn't know when.
Are you going to say that someone is safe, like, but we don't know who it is until after the vote, or it's a total mystery?
Total mystery. They won't. It'll be just like if they played a hidden immunity idol on themselves.
Cool. So even
so you are going to
has it or no?
Sorry?
Does Steven know he has it or no?
No, they don't know it either.
Cool. That's really cool.
Fun.
Nobody knows except for the people that gave it. And what's interesting is I don't think Alicia has clued into the fact that somebody might also have it on hers. You know what I mean? And I don't think Polo is clued into the fact that someone might have it on his. Like, I don't think they realize that because they did it, somebody else did it.
How did they trigger it?
What they picked in the swap.
Oh.
Is it numbers or something?
What was it? Was it numbers? No.
It was the first hero and first villain to pick a number. So it was whoever I pulled out first.
Because I was going to say, you really let 9 be something again?
No, she just happened to be the first hero I picked, and she picked 9, so then she also got to pick her tribe.
It's all a blur. I mean, I was so tired last week. I'm
like praying we don't go late tonight. It's going to be a shit show, but I'm going to try.
Hey, I'm almost at spring break. We can go late. So close.
So close.
I just had a large coffee, so I'm here for it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, deep breaths. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just a normal night. Don't stress about all the things you can't control. That's what I gotta just focus on.
Do we have a Kyle update?
So he's logged in.
Oh, okay.
So he's at least shown.
Oh, can you send me the Zoom link whenever, if you have it already?
Did I not?
No.
Weird. I guess I didn't. That's weird of me. Here I come.
I know.
Hey guys, I do have a quick announcement for next season. That's a disappointment. I was like, I thought I was gonna get Sharifa, and she's not. She's not playing.
Oh. Was that what you were talking about earlier?
No. I've just been doing some feelers, and she asked a question, but she basically said like, I was like, oh, like she because she's responded, I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna get her, and then she was like, I'm pausing on orgs for now. I was like, all right, fine.
Oof. I don't know. Some of these players you get, I'm like, they're just gonna run the game. So
you never know. All right, copied it. Who are you again? You're Hannah.
That is
who are you again?
Josh's comment, yes.
Sharifa's someone from Sequester World. So we were into sequesters last summer, this past summer, whatever. She was a very good player. So some of these people are from Sequester World. That's where we met Matt and Polo from.
Oh, okay.
Sequester World. Is there anybody else from Sequester World?
Brian last season.
Yeah. So
cool.
It's just our little connection.
Very nice. Yeah, I watched like when the Survivors played.
Yeah.
So I watched like that and like one other special they did, but I didn't watch like Mike's season or like whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool, but overwhelming.
When I got beat by a puppet, you didn't watch that one? Cool.
What? No.
Oh, I forgot you were in that one, Justin.
Eddie. That was my first one. That was the one I actually was like excited about. The second one, I knew I had no shot once I got into the room. Once I like got into the game, I was like,
"Oh, you were just."
I was so
scraping. You were just like clawing.
Yeah.
But the first one, I was so excited. It was like I was like, I'm finally getting to play, and like my friend Julia had just happened to be in the same game as me, in the same room to start, and I was like this couldn't be going better. And I got fucking dragged out.
Oh man.
Megan.
Curse the drag.
Angie played with the puppet. Don't bury the lead.
And I played with the puppet.
Played with the puppet.
We stand the puppet.
Who's great. He's great. He's great. But,
oh, Eddie.
Wow.
Please get Eddie for
I tried,
oh
but he
God,
lives in like another continent. Like he's
we'll make it work.
If I do a mini on the weekend, he said he would do it, which I am planning to do one.
Okay, all right.
You
cool.
messaged Eddie to play Pandora.
I did.
Oh my gosh, what is this full circle moment?
I have messaged many of people that you would be shocked at. And I don't know.
Did you message anyone from my request?
Do you guys know who Sarah Yell is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm very close to getting her, I think.
I played with Sariel.
I don't know.
I was aligned with her in the last sequester I played.
Mike, where's your girl, by the way? She's like not responding. I sent all the details and she just went ghost. She ghosted me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll reach out.
Yeah, you will.
Did you reach out to anyone from my sequester?
No, you're supposed to be getting me.
Oh, sorry. Well, we were the worst one ever.
Nokomis. So. I almost called her Nokomis. What is her name?
Naveet.
Naveet.
Nokomis.
From Big Brother.
Yeah.
What about
from Big Brother
good?
6? Like a long time ago.
Yeah, I think Dylan would be good.
5 and 7, I think.
Dylan. Oh, the one that you had a battle with? That guy? No,
that was Devin. Dylan was the one who said in his intro, I got second in an org, and then we targeted him every round for the first 10 rounds.
I don't know him. I don't remember him.
Oh, sequester.
Oh, boy.
Do they still film it, or is it like on a break? Or...
The minis are like on a break, for sure.
Okay.
There's been some posts lately about it, like they're going to explore what's happening next, but there's just so much like ickiness around it, which is the perfect time for this group to put together something competitive to it and take over. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I still have my concept up here. I just don't have this part figured out. So, and I don't think I can ask Hannah Fleming to do. I keep calling you Hannah Fleming, but is that really your last name?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
What's the Gilia part?
Oh, Jilly is my middle name.
Oh, okay. I keep asking Hannah for too many things. So,
oh, you can always ask. I've learned how to say no. So
Hannah is very good. I have noticed that lately. I'm like, I would love a GIF of this, and she's like, all right, you find the screenshot, and I'll do it. And I was like, all right, cross that off the list. I'm not doing that.
I had creative energy today to do some stuff. So should I premiere the Chanel GIF? Oh, I've already sent it to you guys.
I kind of want one that says, "Ooh, my toast is ready."
You said this is gold.
Oh, I do need an Ashley toast one.
Ooh, my toast is ready. Gotta go.
Ashley took a confessional, and then her toast popped up. And she goes, "Oh, okay."
Nice.
I don't know if I told you. Ashley was here at my house last week and took a call with Joe at my dining room table. And I was like listening to the whole thing. I never realized how awkward these video calls are, where they're like, "Hey."
They're so uncomfortable. They're so uncomfortable. Yeah, even Josh and I, after like the 5th or 6th one, it's still kind of like, so how are you doing? I'm doing good. So about the game.
Yeah. I feel like we just like shot the shit for like 10 minutes without even talking game, and then we'd like talk some game. Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
We were at that point. We were on sync pretty much the entire game.
Yeah. No, I was dealing with like COVID issues in my family, and I was like, I need Yeah.
Yep.
Good. But.
Justin. Justin.
Have you asked Jodely?
Justin. Oh, he doesn't have it. Justin, we need Jodely.
So I can't. I have. Jodely is on my list, but there's someone else playing this season that I'm trying. I don't want to link the two of them up.
Melissa, Isaiah.
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh my God! Someone.
Isaiah.
Isaiah would be great. Melissa would be great. Scott would be great.
All right, hold on. I'm admitting people. Admit.
Anything we need to say before we jump into the Zoom at all, or last moments before we listen in?
I'm trying to think if there's anything like pertinent.
I mean, Christina's just been a paranoid mess.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Publicly that I love Christine outside of this game, but inside the game I want to kill her. Like,
oh my God, that's aggressive.
I shouldn't say I want to kill her, but it's just like it's like night and day. Like I love Christine out when we're not in the like game mode, but she is just a lot. She's very intense. She's and like I feel like no, it's not even that. It's just
she only knows one mode, full tilt.
She's just she's full on, and I think she's just a much better player than she's displaying this season. Like she just seems to be like giving away all her cards very quickly, and I think that's why like I'm like, come on, Christine, like chill out. Like I think she typically when she gets into a game, I feel like she considers herself the underdog, and she's finally in like a position of power, and she's just putting all her cards on the table. Like she's not. I think she's playing like an underdog from a position in power. And so I just want to be like, stop it. I love her to death, though. She's my favorite.
That's a good way of describing it. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's what she's good at. And honestly, I mean, I think
But
you can totally survive tonight if,
I think what's interesting though too is that like my strategy was always to like get information, like use it to my best of my ability. Whereas Christina's just kind of like flinging information everywhere. But it's interesting because even Joe says in his confessional that she's a wealth of knowledge. So it's interesting how the heroes are kind of looking at her as like, oh, you're useful, whereas the villains were looking at her like, you're crazy. So it's interesting kind of the dynamic that's changed because of the tribe switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley was the same thing, right? She was like, at first she was like, Christine is like really intense. And now that she's in this bunch, she's like, actually, I learned a lot of things from Christine that I didn't know before, right? So I think it just depends on the context of the scenario that you're in, and kind of what's useful versus what's threatening in that moment, right? Boy, that was another good one. I got a couple of good sound bites tonight.
No, let's take our wins tonight because it's gonna be a roller coaster.
And Amanda's attending from a hotel room, and she has been trying to join the Zoom for a good 3 minutes now, so that'll be fun.
No. But it's not connecting.
Just says joining.
That Myers family and their internet. I don't know.
Oh, but now they're wherever they go.
Like join the Wi-Fi, friend. Come on.
Is there any challenges tonight that you particularly will need us spotting?
Yes, multiple. I will call them out.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, there's really only one. It's more of a physical endurance-y type challenge that I'll just need eyes on everybody to make sure nobody touches anything they shouldn't be touching or that kind of stuff. Doing anything cheaty-wise.
Cool. Cheatsy doodles.
I need to make a shirt with poob on it.
Poob.
Oh, I forgot about that from last week.
So there was a challenge, Josh, where they had like it's the what is it, Mastermind, where you have the code colors. So it's like you have to figure out blue, green, yellow, red, right?
Yeah.
And you have to figure out what the code is.
Okay.
And so they had 4 choices and colors could duplicate. So one of the groups picked purple, orange, orange, blue. So it spells out poob. And so at the end of when the villains figured it out, the villains just go, we're gonna go with poob. And it was amazing because we had all noticed it like right off the bat, and it was hilarious.
Funny.
But then they just talked about poop for like ever afterwards. Did you play with Rye, Josh?
For a minute.
Okay, were you on at the tribal when he told everyone to vote for him?
No.
Okay.
No, that was Second Chances. So Josh played with him in season 2.
Yeah. I think we were together on like 2 votes, I think, and then we like swapped a couple times or something.
Did you hear about his idol play and Second Chances?
I have heard about that. He said vote me out and then played an idol or something.
Yeah.
Hence his
I'm ready. I'm ready for him to do crazy stuff like that.
That'll be fun. Do we think a hero or a villain is going to take this whole thing?
Hero.
I'm going with
I don't know.
No.
I think so. I mean, here's the thing.
I think
feel
the
like
villains are
gonna
self-exploding.
they're gonna self-destruct. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're just
for sure.
too divided.
Not Carl and the Outlaws.
Solid.
Carl and the Outlaws might.
I think Sarah could potentially squeak out a second win.
Could you
Like,
imagine? Could
I
you
think-
imagine if
I
this
think
follows
that's
the
there.
same theme as like real heroes versus villains, where a villain winner comes back?
Under
and
the radar.
And
Yeah.
John gets to the end too. You have 2 winners at the end, and then they go.
that would be wild. That would be wild.
No goats.
That would be something.
All right, I'm gonna go get myself situated.
All right, I'm gonna log in.
Okay, you should be muted when you come in, but just in case they're
Alright,
all in
good
the
luck,
breakout
Justin.
rooms. So
Good luck.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna click.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm also like I feel like it's so sad that we're gonna lose like people just because of outside things. But it's cool that she's doing her thing. I just think that she's in such a good position. She doesn't think that she is.
Yeah.
So
Amanda.
I think that's part of it too. And I couldn't say anything, obviously. So it was like Amanda's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win anyway, and da da da. And I'm like, well, it would,
I feel like she just played, so she knows like what to do and what not to do. I feel like she should know a lot right now going in, and
I think she's in really good shape, and I don't think she thinks she is.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see if she has a change of heart.
Yeah, it's funny how I think that tribe, the only people that feel confident are kind of the ones that are on the outs, and they don't know it.
Agreed.
Do you guys want to jump into breakout rooms and listen to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So I will put us in the background and we'll jump around.
Did we do that already?
Well, you guys did a scavenger. I sat out, but you guys did the scavenger hunt with the first letter, last letter.
Oh, is there a different one?
There's one where he just like gives you an item.
Oh, we didn't do that one last season.
We did it in the merge, so it was each round the last person.
Paper.
I will die if I have to run up and down my stairs. Literally, I will die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had.
I'll have to yell at my husband to like throw things up the stairs to me.
He started listing off things. I'm like, I don't know who has magazines in their houses anymore.
I do have Game Informers.
I used to have all of them back in the day, but I don't even have an old soap opera digest around or anything. Friends.
Funky.
What?
Of course.
And there's
So it's
there's
Monkey
like
Shining. Yeah.
podcasts of people just talking about Monkey Shine and shit. Like it's
That's so funny. Wait, I want to watch that so bad.
It's basically about a guy, he gets hit by a car and he becomes paraplegic. But then they try to do like this experimental thing with him where they like put monkey DNA in him to try to like give him back his ability to use his limbs. And he's still not able to use them, but the monkey ends up becoming linked to him. And then the monkey will like kill the people that got him in the accident in the first place. When he's at night, like he gets in the monkey's body and like kills people.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever seen Troll 2?
Not yet. I don't know how I have.
It is my favorite movie. Not Trolls 2. Yeah, not Troll.
Troll
2 is my favorite movie.
I gotta watch it.
It's like this film written by this Italian woman, very poorly translated into English, and then actors showed up with the belief that they would be playing extras, and many of them were cast as leads when they showed up. So the acting's awful. It is like the most bizarre. You can tell everyone's like in it and like in this bizarre thing that they don't know how to get out of. It is so good. There's actually a documentary made about it.
Can we talk about this?
Yes, and the costumes and the plot makes no sense. And there's a documentary about it called Best Worst Movie because it has its own little cult following. It is. If you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend both the movie and the documentary.
The second one.
You're not talking about Trolls.
Troll 2. No, and there is a troll. There is a troll.
Not Troll 2 World Tour.
Loosely connected to the fact that they hijacked the name. Like they stole the name. But Troll 2 is actually about goblins.
Gotcha.
It's not about trolls.
Okay.
So they kind of stole the name. And it's so good.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Prom Night 2. Prom Night 2 is called that because there's another movie called Prom Night, but it has nothing to do with the first one. They just they wanted to
like buy the bank.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And there's like some famous people in the first Troll, so it's funny.
Wow, I'm here for this. Like literally, hey John, you guys have to send me a list of these shitty like cult following.
There's another weird cult following movie that is like the exact opposite of what you're talking about, where like it's not how bad it is, it's how like actually dangerous it is. It's called Roar. Whereas this guy that owned like one of those like big cat reserves, kind of like the Tiger King guy.
Yeah.
He decided he wanted to make like a horror movie about people that got trapped in one of those places, all the animals to kill them. But like he actually brought a bunch of the actors onto his wildlife reserve with like dozens and dozens of lions and tigers around, and they're like scenes in there where like lions are like all piling on top of one person. I'm like, this could go really bad. Like, this is really happening. Those are real lions. That's a real actor that could get involved right now. That's crazy. This movie.
I think like I kind of want to put my life on the line for like a movie that's not worth it. Is that weird? Like, I think I'd be into that.
You do remember
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 people.
It's legitimately like the most terrifying movie I've ever watched. So I remember watching it and just being like, I really hope no one actually gets hurt in this, because like I'm actually scared for every person that's in every one of these scenes.
Did you ever look into it? Like if there were injuries and stuff?
Oh, there were definitely injuries. Like people got bit and like stuff happened to them. It was not the safest thing in the world. It's pretty wild.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 3. If everybody can please turn on your cameras if they're not on. I think I'm missing one. Hey man, are you able to turn on your camera? There you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, oh, I'm not on either. Boom. All right, welcome everyone to episode 3. It is going to be a wild night. I cannot wait to see what happens. Thank you all for being on time. We're kicking off right on time, which hopefully means we will end right on time. Fingers crossed. As always, I like to pay homage to our fallen comrades, those who have been voted out of the game. One way or another, they have gotten you to this point, and whether you voted them out directly or they've gotten out of the game indirectly, they are a part of our story. This is where we ended last episode with the swap. Couple of interesting things to note on Heroes. We have a 4-4 kind of previous villains to previous heroes mix-up, which is interesting. We obviously don't know what tribal dynamics may be in the mix. Obviously, with Lucas coming back from the Edge of Redemption, really interesting to see how that will all play out. Palpos, a little bit of a different story. Heroes are a little bit in the minority if you're just looking at kind of outside early tribal lines, but you never know kind of where the game will go. So really excited to see how these 2 new mixed tribes match up moving forward. And it doesn't really matter what happened in the past because you're all now on the same tribe, and you need to move forward as a group and as a unit to keep yourself in the game and to be successful. And just a quick reminder to please only communicate with those that are on your tribe. We do take this rule very, very seriously. So please do not communicate with anybody outside of your tribe, even if you were in a tribe with them previously. And I will also ask that you do your best not to try to communicate through any outside channels as well. If you know someone that knows someone on another tribe, as I said at the very beginning of this game, please keep this game contained to these people as though you were on an island together. So please do not source information about the game through other back channels, as it were. All right. Great. And with that, we're going to kick off tonight with a little bit of spice because both tribes will be going to tribal council right away. And you have 5 minutes to strategize before we do so. So we're going to kick off tonight with a double elimination. And I can't see anybody, which is annoying. What's happening? Try this. Okay, perfect. I am going to put these chips, which has each of your tribe name, in the bag. Mix it up to determine who will go first. Keep it completely random. Obviously, the other tribe will have a little bit more time to strategize than the 5 minutes. The first one going to tribal council will be Heroes. So Heroes, you will go to tribal first. Palpos will be second. So I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. So we will meet at 8:10 p.m. Eastern. I will jump into the Heroes breakout room for your tribal council, and then I will join Palpos for their tribal council. So your 5 minutes will start as the breakout rooms open. Does anybody have any questions before we break out? No? No? Great. So your 5 minutes will start now. Please go to your breakout rooms.
Well, shit.
What a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Love Justin.
Love Justin. This sucks, but I can't say that I'm extremely surprised.
I agree.
Can't say it's wrong.
This is awkward.
Yeah, who's ready for an awkward 5 minutes of just hearing everybody's keyboard side, you know?
I guess, does anybody like, is anyone want to say anything?
Don't vote for me.
Yeah, I would like to speak.
Yeah. Don't think so.
I agree with Paula.
Yeah, not to vote for Paula.
Well, I'm just giving you me in that sentence, you know?
Yeah.
But, okay.
like my thing, it was just not leaving the breakout room. It was just like leaving breakout room. It just wouldn't leave it. And so whatever, it's fine. But it's just annoying.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be able to log in. Oh man. Yes. Okay.
Yay, Wi-Fi.
Yes, I think it's working. Accept the cookies. I'm accepting the cookies. Hotel. Okay. Okay. Arriving, departing. It's 17th. No, what day is it today? 16th or 19th.
Are y'all like texting with each other or something?
I was messaging you actually.
No, I'm joking. It's so weird when we like sit here knowing we're all texting each other.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get in this thing. Okay, I think I'm in. Okay, done. Okay, I'm on. Oh my god.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Yes! Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on. I got decent Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Crazy. I think I'm theater event. What?
I found my retainer. Sorry, hold on a second.
My sister needs to be wearing retainers, but her teeth are like getting crooked again, and my mom's like, "I didn't spend $5,000 on your teeth." Thankfully, this all works out because my parents are like, "Oh, let's go to the strip mall," and I'm like, you know, like this downtown or Las Vegas strip mall thing. I'm like, well, we decided to go tonight because I had the Survivor episode, so they get to go swimming because my sister's been bugging my parents to go swimming in the pool.
Snow on the ground here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is an indoor or outdoor pool, but I mean it's heated, so that's good. It's nippy here, like it's kind of cold. I mean, obviously I'm wearing a jacket. On the bright side, since we're second, we can technically have whoever gets voted out is one step above. I always like those. I always like to say, like, if it says like, oh, I have 16th place, I was 15th place. Then whoever gets voted out can say that.
Guys, it sounds like there's like something in my apartment, and I'm really freaked out right now. I'm gonna investigate, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna come up.
Yeah.
This is very weird. I don't know if it's like a mouse or what.
Oh, I would not have the balls to go look.
No.
Well, I mean, listen.
No, wait. What is it like?
Yeah, it's like very like.
Chanel, it's like hailing, snowing outside.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh God, thank God. Thank God.
I was like,
oh my God. I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
Like, I do hear that as well, but I think that it is.
Like, okay, thank God. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got really freaked out because I was like, what is that noise?
Yeah, we're both.
Okay.
You're in Brooklyn though?
I'm in Harlem.
I'm in Hamilton Heights.
Oh, we're close by.
We're neighbors.
Yeah. Nice. No. Okay. So that makes me feel a lot better. Okay, I was just getting really scared. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry, guys.
As long as there's no house intruder or anything. I was thinking like I thought you were going to say like you saw something like it's a spider. Like
no. I was like that. It sounds like there's something. It sounds like there's something like excuse me, like tapping. Like I don't know. And I was like.
It doesn't seem like everybody is super thirsty to stick with the tribal lines. What I think has taken more of a precedent is that we thought there were going to be a lot of twists this round. I think everybody kind of like talked about that a little bit. So from my end, it was kind of like, hey, is it really worth sticking with a plan beforehand? Like, what if like hella people are immune? Like, what if you can't really predict what's going to happen? So I think everybody was exploring their options to best set them up for anything that could have potentially happened, including me. Inevitably, people that you've been with the entire game, there is that level of like, okay, we're with each other, like, but I'd like to think that everybody's thinking down the road too, and tribal lines are playing some part, but hopefully that's not the only thing we're going by.
Allison Zapola mentioned some things about twists and all these different things that could come up. How do you approach trying to plan around twists and having backup plans?
I am trying to figure that out as we go. I have been a victim to twists before, and I know that you can't really plan for it, and hope that what you're doing on this vote is meaningful enough for the next vote to, I don't know.
Yeah. And John, how about for you? Has there been something that you've thought about this week that's been different from the previous 2 episodes? How are you approaching this differently?
How am I approaching this week differently than the first 2?
Yeah.
Well, the first week was kind of easy for me because I didn't go to tribal, so I didn't really have to strategize the first week. Second week was a little different because my original alliance had the majority on that tribe, so there was some added comfort. This week, being a 4-4 split, there's no comfort. And, I feel like I've tried my best to connect with everyone. In terms of like my personal life, I've had a pretty busy week with work and just like life. So I haven't been able to be as active as I would have liked to be, but I'm just going to play the hand that I have for that round and hope for the best and hope that my relationships can carry me one round deeper and hopefully just keep that momentum.
Matt, what would you say are the biggest differences from this season versus the first season you played?
Definitely the biggest difference, I'd say, is like, well, one big thing is like tribe size. I've been on bigger tribes here than I've been in the whole time that I played before. Like all the tribes had less people in this, which might be like, I guess this is more dangerous because there's more people to keep track of and more things to try to figure out what everybody wants to do. And yeah, that's kind of been the biggest difference, as well as like the really like tribal lines as far as like there being heroes and villains. So people like, we're trying to figure out why people are what they are and like how that's going to come into play later. And that's a thing that's in the back of everybody's mind. I don't think anyone's going to be like subject to keeping on like staying whatever group that they were assigned or that they were put into, but like it's something you have to think about, like why is that person the person that they were, why were they slotted where they were, and you're trying to get as much information as possible. There's just a lot of information out there about everybody, which is kind of scary.
Has there been much talk of what's going on in the other tribe? Any predictions about what's happening over there, or any insight? I mean, obviously you don't know things because you're not talking to them, hopefully. But any thoughts on what might be happening on that side?
I have been very clear that I don't want to play with Christine anymore, and I hope this shows up at some point. I've been very transparent, so I hope that other tribe could go either way, with the majority being villains. They could. Christine and Amanda are not going to work with the heroes. I mean the villains. There's no freaking way. So the heroes will either hopefully hop up with Steven and Ashley and get rid of Christine and Amanda, or it'll go the other way around, and we'll see. But I have not hidden my disdain for that, and I'm very clear that is my target moving forward. So that's all I've been thinking is I think this tribe will be very telling on where things are going to go there. Sarah, do you think people are getting to the point where we're taking out threats, or are they staying loyal regardless of that person's threat level? Do you think it's the time to take out big threats just yet?
I think that it seems like people are staying pretty loyal. I haven't like heard a lot of talk about threats. Definitely more so like, trying to get your group forward.
Gotcha. And Kyle, what would you say your case is for this group to keep you around and not vote you out? What's your case? Why would they keep you?
I think that's an excellent question, Justin, because I do think that they should keep me around and not vote me out. My reason is I think I've had good conversations with people. I know I was out for a little bit this week, and I pretty much explained that to anybody that I wasn't able to talk to. I think I want to make sure that I'm building relationships, and I'm here to play with you and not against you, and I'd rather play with people that I enjoy being around. And I think so far I enjoy all of you, and it sucks that we had to do this so quick. I do enjoy all of you, and no matter what happens, much love. All my heart for you guys.
All right, unless there's anything else anybody would like to say openly, publicly at Tribal, that would be the time if you want to. If not, let's get to the vote. So you'll privately message me the name of the person you'd like to vote out. Please make sure you do it privately to me on Facebook via our one-on-one message, not on Zoom, and not obviously in our group chats, and I'll be back with the votes.
Okay. Sorry, I just get freaked out every time. What do you guys think is going to happen?
I really have no idea.
It might be Matt going home if they split on John and Matt.
I think so too.
Sorry. John is safe and Lucas is safe, right?
Yep, they don't know that John is safe, but they potentially are splitting.
Wait, why is Lucas safe?
Because he came back from Pandora's Edge, right?
Did he get safety?
I thought so. Maybe I'm making that up.
I think he's safe either way.
Fair.
Carl.
So do we think it's Matt?
If
I
they
think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they probably split 3 and 3.
Oh my God, Lucas is having hot flashes. Is he okay?
Guys, this season, man. I don't want to see Matt P go after his such a dominant
I'm back with the
season.
votes. Once the person is voted out, they'll be asked to leave the Zoom immediately, and please make sure you do not communicate with anybody left in the game in any way, shape, or form. And those of you who are in the game, please do not communicate with that person. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. This is officially the last call for idols. Okay, I do need to let you know that Pandora's box has been opened and an idol has been played for one of the players here in this group. That player is John. So John, any votes cast against John will not count. We'll get to the vote. First vote, John does not count. Next vote, John does not count. Next vote, Kyle.
Oh.
Next vote, Matt. Next vote, Kyle. Next vote, Matt.
Oh, damn it.
2 votes Kyle, 2 votes Matt, 2 votes left. The next vote,
Matt,
is for Matt.
Oh no.
Last vote is for Matt. Matt, I'm sorry, the tribe has spoken.
That sucks.
Thank you for playing.
He got the most votes anyways,
Time
didn't
to
he?
leave at the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
Matt.
hey guys, I will be back.
Okay.
But there's still Pandora's Edge.
Yes.
I know. Wow, that was like the most predictable vote this whole season.
Yeah.
Everybody go on mute. I'm going to switch breakout rooms. And last time I switched breakout rooms, it didn't keep me on mute. So.
Good job, everybody.
Good job.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to go on mute too.
Now we got some challenges.
No, wait, it doesn't
that we're
matter.
not prepared
Okay.
for.
'I have pit stains too, and
2019, and
Okay, I'm still muted.
I
Okay,
think
everybody
all
can.
the, like,
I will put us in the
voting,
background,
of-
I guess.
I think he was chaotic evil or
Since we're
something
talking.
like that, whatever that last one is. So, in our production, we got shot. We were all reminiscing about our times that we've played games with Justin as a player.
Saying, oh my goodness.
I don't know why. I feel like Justin would vote me out, though. I don't think Justin would want me as. I don't know why. I just have a feeling like Justin would totally like blindside me.
I feel like Justin, from what I've heard, is just so like cutthroat. He would vote out like his number one.
Yeah, sounds like it. It's like 5:20 something.
Speaking of.
Oh yeah, we're here. It's time.
I'm getting charged.
It is time. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Tribal Council. We will make this pretty quick. I'm just going to shoot around the horn real quick, ask a few questions. I will start with Amanda. Amanda, what has the week been like for you, and what's your approach going into this tribal?
My week's been pretty busy, kind of crazy in life. But as far as game, surprisingly docile. It's been kind of chill. Like I like everyone here, and yeah, it's been chill. I guess that's all I gotta say.
All right, Chanel, has there been much talk about the other tribe and what could be happening on Heroes?
I mean, I guess there's always some talk about it, but I think most people are focused on what's going on our tribe. I think we all know that it's going to be a long night just because we're on episode 3 and there's 16 people left in the game. So I think that's where everyone's focus pretty much is.
Joe, has there been much talk about advantages, idols, things that could be in the game and how that might affect this vote or votes moving forward?
I think a little bit. I think with the tree mail that we got, it sounds like everybody probably spent a ton of time on it. And then that second clue that came in on Sunday was definitely a surprise. So I feel like that kind of probably sent some people into a tizzy. But I mean, we've all played before. We know that there's always things that are out there that we just have no idea. So it's kind of like you have to just, have our plan in place and go forward and hope that it works out.
And Christina, would you say that this is a time to start thinking about taking out big threats, or are people staying loyal to tribal lines? Like, what do you think is playing the biggest factor in this vote?
Yeah, I think there's still a lot of playing left to do. So I think it's a little early to be too concerned with who's the biggest threat. And I think you just have to look at who is willing to work with you moving forward and who you feel the most comfortable with and who you think you can trust.
Christine, how about for you? Do you think trust is the biggest factor?
Yes. Like, I would trust you to tell us what the clue ended up being, or maybe tell us who did the other tribe vote off. That would be cool. Can you tell us that?
Yep, none of that. None of that. Actually, there's, as I mentioned at the beginning, there's obviously more villains on this tribe than there are heroes. Do we feel like that's going to play a factor in the vote?
I think, like Christina said, like there's a lot of game to play. So I think it's who's ever willing to work with you.
Alicia, any predictions about what the night has in store? Have you guys talked about what's coming up?
Well, I would say yes, but I can't even figure out your mind from the tree mail. So I'm going to say no, because you probably will assume one thing and it'll probably go the opposite.
And Stephen, did you have any sort of discussions or pitch this week around like why the tribe would keep you or anything like that? Or, there's always, when you're in these situations, you got to kind of build a case for yourself. So what was your case for you?
There's always, yes, you're always doing that. I think one of the struggles is like, we don't know how long we're in teams. We don't know how long we're in a merge and stuff like that. So I hope that everything I bring is an asset to this team while it's still around.
All right. Unless there's anything anybody would like to say openly at Tribal Council in the live tribal format, we will get to the votes. Anything out there? All right. With that, it is time to vote. Please send me the name of the person you would like to vote out privately on our one-on-one chat on Facebook, not in Zoom, and not obviously in your tribal chat. And I'll be back with the votes.
All right, here we go. The tribal we've all been waiting for. Got the popcorn.
Ready to go.
I'll be so happy. I think, right?
I'm nervous and I'm sad because I think it's going to be Ashley.
Every tribal is sad.
Yeah.
I know.
Every season sucked.
I'm mourning.
But we're gonna see 3 people shocked.
Yeah.
Right. But like, did we hear this at the last tribal? Who said at the last tribal? Someone was like, "Oh, Rye said Christine and Amanda are not working with the villains." So it's like Rye is very aware of what's going to be happening in this tribal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do Steven and
Well, they're not banking on them; they're banking on Joe and Alicia.
oh yeah, it's Joe and Alicia. So they just don't think they're going to be shocked that Joe and Alicia choose the way they choose.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, Mike, look what I'm eating.
I love it.
Paying homage to our season 7.
Merch tribe. You guys should buy like merch from that brand.
Oh, we should. Like have a Waco t-shirt or something.
A ball cap.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
I'm in.
Trucker hat or something.
I'm gonna start doing it.
I don't eat the yogurt, but I'll buy its merch.
I bought it. I was like, I'm gonna try it. It's pretty good.
I love it.
Free advertisement from Justin.
Oh man, I'm ready for some. And everybody's jaws are gonna drop when they find out that Steven is immune.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna be
Who gave it to him again?
Polo.
Oh,
all right.
They are very close this season.
Gotcha.
Polo is like everyone's number 1. That's why I think that he has. If he can pull it out this season, he always gets close.
Gotcha.
And 2 people have an idol in this tribe, right?
Joe and Alicia. Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
I think I'm rooting for Alicia this season. I liked her this season when we watched, so I want her to like win it all.
Mm-hmm.
She was like underdog like
Totally.
the whole time last time. Oiko's merch. So I totally missed that hashtag of peace, love, land.
Lucas's, yeah.
So good.
Person
It was funny.
is voted out. That person will leave the Zoom immediately. Please do not communicate with anybody left in the game in any way, shape, or form. And please don't reach out to them if you're still in the game. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. This is the last and final call for idols. Okay, I do need to let you know that Pandora's box has been opened and an idol has been played on somebody, and that person is Steven. So Steven, any votes cast against you will not count.
It's genuinely surprising.
Their faces
With
were
that,
all.
we will move forward. First vote. Steven does not count.
Oh my God.
Steven does not count.
Amanda's laughing.
Steven counts. 3 votes for Steven, none of them count. Next vote. Amanda.
Ooh.
Christine.
Uh-oh.
Next vote. Ashley. That's 1 vote Amanda, 1 vote Christine, 1 vote Ashley.
2 votes left.
Next vote. Amanda.
Ooh.
2 votes Amanda, 1 vote Christine, 1 vote Ashley, 1 vote left. That vote is for Ashley. So we have a tie.
Whoa.
And Ashley. So what will happen, Amanda, Ashley will not vote.
The
other
surprise?
6 of you will vote. You can only vote for Ashley or
Chanel's like, what?
So we have a tie. Just keep in mind, if the tie is not broken in this revote, then we will go to past votes. So keep that in mind. If the past votes are even, then then Ashley and Amanda would become safe, and everybody else would be vulnerable for a rock draw, except for Steven, because an idol was played for him. So keep that in mind. I need everybody to submit your revote as soon as possible.
We know Joe's real shocked face, so that face he just
It
gave
can only be Amanda or Ashley.
was not real.
I just keep thinking of Michaela. Did you do that?
Oh my gosh.
That's how I feel right now.
This tribe is going to get real awkward after this tribal council.
This is messy.
Mostly for Joe and Alicia, really.
Yeah, Joe and Alicia are making a villainous move, you gotta say.
Yeah, because like I don't think Ashley's surprised by Amanda and Christine's move. Oh, Steven just shook his head.
He would have had the votes, right? He had 3.
The sad part is that like you've got Ashley holding that block of drag, which is such a key thing to have in like a couple tribal councils.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna walk out with it.
No one listens to her though.
We haven't seen that played like for real.
I know.
Someone gets voted out, they can't block themselves.
Yeah. What did Rachel played it?
Yeah.
Season.
She had it but couldn't play it because she got
right. Because she was the dragger.
Yeah, she's performing.
Oh, right. Okay, here we go.
And here we go. First vote. Amanda. Next vote. Ashley. Next vote. Amanda. Next vote. Ashley. Next vote. Ashley. 3 votes Ashley, 2 votes Amanda. The next vote and the final vote is for Ashley.
Wow.
Ashley, the tribe has spoken.
I'm sad.
But I will now ask you to leave the Zoom.
Hey, bye guys.
Oh.
Come back, Queen.
I will be back.
I'm sad. I hope she comes back. I really do.
So.
Clue. I just want to know what the clue was.
Y'all vote for me. Ouch. I'm so hurt. JK.
Settle down, Amanda.
Dang, Steven. It's like your only goal in the game is to vote me out.
It's not Amanda.
Well, of course, vote me out, then win.
Steven's really like pissed at Joe and Alicia right now.
I know what the tree was. Come on, I spent so much time on it.
Christine's just like, and what about tree mail? Remember that?
Divergent. She can't get over it. She couldn't solve it. Whatever it was.
No one on her tribe got it.
Really? It must have been really hard. I don't know. No.
Oh, just to see the messages right now.
I know.
Mm.
Like, this was the chattiest tribe earlier, and now they're just like, and nothing. Just
silence.
Did you guys notice when the last vote for Ashley came up, Amanda was like,
yeah. Bye.
Okay, I gotta make sure I'm on mute. All right, and I will put us in the back. All right, let's see what happens.
All right, hello everyone. So tribe's getting a new look at each other. We had Matt voted out of Heroas, and Ashley voted out of Palpos. So Matt out of Heroas and Ashley out of Palpos. All right.
Wait, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Yes, Matt was voted out of Heroas, and Ashley voted out of Palpos. All right, and we will move along. As of now, I need you to pause all chats of any kind, both tribal and private, please. So no more chatting. If you want to keep your hands up, that's even better, so I know. But if you are chatting with anybody in the game in any way, it will be considered cheating. Obviously, I can't watch it, I can't control it, but please no chatting or conspiring of any kind. Please also mute yourself. I think everyone's muted, and you have to stay muted for this entire challenge unless you have a question about the challenge. I'm going to be asking questions about the game so far, alternating between tribes. We will randomly decide the tribe that will go first. Each of you will have 10 seconds to write down an answer. So this is your pen and paper needs. So you can grab those as soon as you can, please. About 10 seconds. Every answer must be an option that's shown on the screen. So I'll show you a bunch of options. You have to pick one of those options. Please make sure your answers are written largely and clearly so I don't have to squint. As a tribe, you will reveal your answer at the same time when I say reveal, so please don't reveal it early. Your goal as a tribe is to have a majority. So you each have 7 right now. So you want at least 4 people to write the same answer. So you want to write the answer that you think will be the most popular. If a tribe has at least 4 answers that match, they will earn a point. First tribe to 3 points will win immunity. There will be a rebuttal if the tribe that goes first gets to 3 points first, and the other tribe can get to 3 points with their next point. If neither tribe has 3 points at the end of all questions, then we will go to a tiebreaker. The losing tribe will go to tribal council. So this, as you might imagine, is touchy-ish subjects, team edition. All right, so once again, no chatting of any kind with your tribe mates or with anybody else. So please do not break any rules. Are there any questions? If you have any questions, please unmute now. Doesn't sound like it. Great. I will ask that you try to write your answers quickly and clearly. The tribe, and these questions are all predetermined, so I have no real control over which tribe gets which ones. So apologies if you feel as though some are easier than others. Hiroasi will go first, so Palpos will go second. All right. So your first question is, once again, about 10 seconds to write down your answers. Actually, let me organize you a little bit here so it's easier to tell who is where. Do you know you can move people around in Zoom now? It's great. All right, so how do I do that? Maybe I won't. Just make sure you hold your answers up nice clear. I don't know how to do it. There used to be a little hand you can move people around. I don't have that anymore. Okay, first question for Hiroas. Which starting tribe appeared to be the most stacked? Which would you have said is the most stacked? So Hyro, Iroas, Pallion, or Thropos. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't reveal just yet. Don't reveal just yet. Is everybody ready? Hold up your answers to your chest so I know you're ready. To your chest so I know you're ready. All right, reveal. Nice and close. We have 3 Thropos, 2 Iroas, and 2 Pallion. So no match, no points. Question number 2 for Palpos. Which tribes appear to be the underdogs? Maybe some would call them the weakest. I like calling them the underdogs. Which tribe started out as the underdogs? Hyro, Iroas, Pallion, or Thropos? 10, 9.
Hey, Justin.
8. Yes.
Sorry, it's now the other tribe's turn?
Yes, Palpos is now going. Yes, that's you, Joe. Yes, you do this one. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Hyros. That is correct, so Palpos gets a point. All right, next question. Which player voted out of the game so far was the biggest threat to win it? So I didn't know who it was going to be, so obviously Matt and Ashley are also on the board here, so Matt or Ashley. So this again is Hiroas. You are answering this question. Which was the biggest threat to win? Keep in mind, Matt and Ashley are also in the mix. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We have Alan, Tony, Dylan, Leanne, Alan. We have 3 Allens. Not enough. Sorry, Hiroas, you do not score a point. Question number 4. Which person voted out of the game were you most sad to see go? So this is for Palpos. Which were you most sad to see go? Again, Matt and Ashley are in the mix. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Got Alan, Megan, Leanne. We got 3 Leannes, 2 Allens, a Megan. That is not enough. All right. Next question. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Which challenge was your favorite so far, Heroas? Which challenge was your favorite so far? If you want to do a little bit like the first couple words, you don't have to write the whole challenge name because you only have 10 seconds. But which of the challenges so far were your favorite? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. So we got Just Say It, Blind Leading the Blind, Blind Leading the Blind. No match on that. Next question for Palpos. Which challenge was your least favorite so far? Which was your least favorite so far? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Slime puzzle, billiard camp, slime puzzle, sort it out. No match there. All right, next question for Heroas. Which hero should have been on the villains tribe? Which hero should have been on the villains tribe? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We've got Lucas, John, Chanel, Lucas, John, Joe. No majority. All right. Next, number 8. Which villain should have been on the heroes tribe for the Palpos group? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't reveal yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We've got Christina, Amanda, Dylan, Sarah. No match on that one. All right. Question number 9. Which element of the game is the most difficult to navigate? Is it the outwit, the outplay, or the outlast portion? You can interpret those however you'd like, but which would you say is the most difficult to navigate? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Got outlast, outwit, outlast. So we got 3 outwits, 3 outlasts, and an outplay. No majority. All right. Next question, number 10. Which element of this game specifically is the most difficult to navigate? Hidden immunity idols, Pandora's box, or previous and outside relationships? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. So we've got Pandora's box, outside relationships, Pandora's box, idols, outside relationships. No match on that one. You guys are doing well. Question number 11. Which twist or moment has been the most surprising? Starting with 24 players, starting out as 4 tribes of 6, merging to 2 tribes at the end of episode 1, swapping to 2 new tribes at the end of episode 2, or Pandora's Edge of Redemption returning. Obviously, you can summarize. Don't feel like you have to write the whole thing, Heroas. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Pandora's Edge. We've got a match. Heroas gets a point. Tied up at 1-1. Number 12. Which twist or moment has helped your game the most? It's the same list. Which one has helped your game specifically the most? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. 4 players, swapping, merging of 2 tribes. 4 times 6. Okay, no consistent majority there. Question number 13 for Hear Us. Our current tribe is really made up of, you only have two options here, 50-50. Is your current tribe truly made up of heroes or villains? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Heroes. We got 4. We got 5 villains. That is enough for a point for Hero Loss. Congratulations. Same question. 2 Palpos. Is your tribe really made up of heroes or villains? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We've got 4 villains, 5 villains, and 2 heroes. Tied it up. 2 to 2.
There has to be a majority on that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Also, same. What?
Doesn't there have to be a majority of 4 if there's only 2 options?
Yeah.
Wink, wink. All right, next question. Our tribe tells each other mostly truths or lies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We got truth, 4 truths and 2 lies, so you do get a point here or less. So you now have 3 points. So villains, you have to get this right to stay in. Does your tribe tell each other mostly truths or lies? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Lies. 2 truths again. Same mix up. All right, we are at a tie. Move on to the next question. Who is the biggest threat to win on the other tribe? Who is the biggest threat to win on Palpos, Yaros? Who is the biggest threat to win? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. We've got 4 Christines. That is a majority. So Heroes has 4. So Palpos, you do need to get this right to win. Who is the biggest threat to win on Heroes? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. You've got 4 Rise. I can't see yours, Joe. Allison, Polo. 4 Rise will do it, though. So we are tied again. Question number 19. If not you, out of anybody in the game, who do you hope wins? If not you, who do you hope wins? Hero Ops. Remember, you want to be in the majority here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Polo. We've got 4 polos. Allison, I can't see yours, but I think it's a polo. We got 5 polos, Steven and a Lucas. So Hero Ops gets a point. All right, Palpos, you need this to stay in the game. If not who do you hope wins the game? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Allison, Alicia, Amanda, Polo, Christine, Rye, Steven. No matches at all, which means Heroas, you have won immunity. Congratulations. Which means Palpos, you guys will be going to Tribal Council. So you guys have a little bit of time to strategize, not too long. Heroas, you have a little bit of a break. I'll put you guys in your breakout rooms, and Palpos, I'll be joining you soon for Tribal Council. So please pop into your breakout rooms. Breakout rooms are open.
Well, that was a bummer. Yeah, bummer that I tried block. Hey guys, so I know this may be a saving grace to you, Steven. Vote for me, okay? No, wait, what, Mom? Yeah, I know, but I don't know when we're gonna go back to tribal. Yeah, so vote for me. I'm not playing with you at all. So if you guys, I don't know, just vote for me. Like, it's cool. I need to leave soon, so like vote me out.
Because of stuff outside of the game?
Yeah, I have to go to dinner tonight, so I knew I was gonna have to leave this episode. So I'd rather get voted out than get, like medevac. So not playing with you, completely 100%. I got no idols. I got nothing. I should have played it last time I had an idol, but I didn't. That's proof. So if you vote for me, I'm fine with it. And I mean, it's kind of good for you because like you also wanted to get me out anyway. So it's like what it is.
I mean, I have to say, very amazing play on all of y'all. I had no fucking clue. No.
It was awesome.
Great. That's what makes it fun. I have a blast, and like, listen, I'm not. It moves quick, so I'm down to hop in for whatever. But
if you want to hop in and vote for me and go on the train. Production here.
They are.
Yes, they're probably talking about like what just happened there. Whoa.
All right, hello everyone. We are going to keep this one pretty short and sweet since I just spoke with all of you and got a little bit of glimpse on the game. I'm not sure your answers would change all that much. I will open the floor though if anybody would like to say anything live at Tribal, anything you want to get off your chest, anything you want to share about the last vote. We do have a minute or two for any open discussion. Anything anybody would like to say?
I mean, I won't hold. Oh, I'll just say I don't hold against you if you vote me out. I'm not even joking. Like you feel free, vote for me. Totally fine. Not even kidding. Justin, if he was allowed to say something, he'd be like, yeah, she's legit. Not even kidding. I'm totally chill. Like I'm not even scared.
All right, is there anything anybody else would like to say? All right, with that, we will get to the vote. Please privately message me the name of the person you would like to vote out of the game. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just love Justin's just like, and let's just here's like an open forum. Amanda, do you want to say anything? I really think that like it just would be smart to play the Austin complex here, is keep him in as long as possible until he just decides to leave.
Yeah.
So I think Amanda is leaving whether she gets voted off or not, and she prefer to get voted off, and like that's the respectful thing to do, maybe. But
like, there's the possibility.
The numbers, you need
they
the
take out
numbers.
someone who's pissed, Steven or Chanel, pissed. I think you could win Chanel back.
Yeah.
Take out Steven because you know he's not going to work with you, and then maybe you win all the challenges without Amanda, anyways.
Yeah.
She comes back next episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they thinking that through? Do you think they're going to do that? What is in Alicia and Joe's best interest to keep Steven in?
Definitely don't. He's a villain, so he's a number for them.
True.
For the other side of
Yeah, it's just not a good idea.
And Alicia knows that someone on the other tribe gave Steven, of all people, that immunity.
Yeah, if she's put two
So
and two together.
he's close with someone over there, obviously, which hopefully she realizes gotta break that up.
Yeah.
I mean, keeping Steven is a terrible idea because he's going to join forces with the other 4.
Yep. And that's 5.
Right.
So,
5.
and this is where in Pandora world of like, how has Amanda given people a heads up about this? Do they have the time to think this through and think about the pros and cons? Or is she saying it right now and it's hard in the moment to like think about these things?
Right.
The fast pacedness of it.
Because I mean, potentially she could play one more challenge at least. I don't know.
Well, even if she doesn't play like someone,
We vote later. If you get rid of Steven now, then she's the easy next
she's
one.
the next one. If you go to tribal,
If you
Right.
Then there's the morals of it, though.
I think her worry is that like it would have to be the next tribal because she's got to go. So like they would have to lose the next challenge on purpose to vote her out.
And it sounded like her mother was saying, like, you can stay a little longer. We're not ready to go yet. So we'll see.
All right. Once I have tallied the votes, I think it's leave
well,
tribal
on
council
camera,
area
Amanda, let us
immediately.
see you.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to use it, now would be the time to do so.
Amanda, play the idol. Play an idol.
All right, no idols in play. First vote.
Amanda.
Let's see who she voted for.
Amanda.
Oh, that's the first vote.
Steven.
Uh-huh.
Next vote. Amanda. Next vote. Steven.
Ooh.
2 votes, Steven. Next vote. Chanel.
Oh!
2 votes, Amanda. 2 votes, Steven. 1 vote.
Amanda's face.
She's talking to someone.
Chanel. 2 votes, Amanda.
What?
2 votes, Chanel. 1 vote left.
They split the vote.
The last vote is for Steven.
Oh my god. What?
Amanda's so happy.
Good move.
All fun, y'all. Great game.
Wow.
See ya.
Thanks,
Bye.
Steven.
They did it.
All right.
All right.
So the
Travis, your face.
I'm so excited. Amanda's still in the game even after asking to be voted out.
Right?
They
If she
did the
gets to
right
the end,
move.
that's like a really good move. I think she could do.
They
What
did the
just
right
happened?
thing.
Amazing.
Oh, Chanel is done.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Well, they should have split it. They should not have split
Nope.
it.
No allies for her.
Oh, look at her. Oh, you can just feel it.
That was not a good
Yes.
move. They should, because Amanda would have went. Like they shouldn't have split it. That
Right, they
wasn't
shouldn't
smart.
have split it. Yeah.
They should. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep on watching.
Yeah.
all right. Everyone getting a look at the new Palpos tribe. Steven voted out at the last tribal council. All right. Excuse me 1 second. I just gotta do one thing. Trying to do too many things at once. All right. Perfect. All right, we are heading into, oh, you can't see that. Hold, please. Zoom, share, this, share, this, share, this. All right. We are heading into our next immunity challenge. It is called Devil in the Details, and here's how it works. Each round, the tribe will go head-to-head, setting a photo and then answering questions about it. You'll have roughly 30 seconds to look at a photo. Hands up, no screenshots, no photos of any kind, no taking notes, nothing like that. So please make sure that your hands are up and I can visibly see them. Production, if you can help me with that, that would be great, just so we're keeping everybody honest. I will then take away the photo and ask a question about the image that you have studied. Anybody or everyone on the tribe can answer. You're going to type your answer in the main Zoom chat. So in the big Zoom chat to everybody. Spelling does count, so keep that in mind. I'm going to take the first answer typed based on what I can see. So if Bob answers first, that's the only one I'm going to take, okay? Whoever answers first. If that player is correct, then they will sit someone out of the challenge from the opposing tribe. If that player is incorrect, then they will sit out for the remainder of the challenge. So we're going to whittle down the tribes this way. The tribe with players or just one player left standing will win immunity. The losing tribe will go to tribal council. Does that make sense to everybody? Any questions? Sorry, can't see everybody. Any questions on that?
So this is a race, right? Like the first one?
Yes, first one to type. You're going to type to everyone in the main Zoom chat.
Okay.
And please make sure your answers, it says to everyone. All right. Everybody ready? And remember, anybody can answer on your chat, on your tribe. Anybody can answer. So it's whoever answers first. All right. And make sure you have in mind who you want to sit out on the opposing tribe. And your 30 seconds on the first image starts now. Hands up, make sure I can see your hands, please. No taking notes, Alicia, I need to see your hands. Christine, I need to make sure I can see your hands.
The chat box is in the middle of my screen. I can't see the picture. I was trying to move it.
Oh, okay. All right, time has stopped. So it's gonna go away. And your question is, how many palm trees are in the center of the logo? Polo is correct with 3, and he was first. Polo, who would you like to sit out of the Palpos tribe?
You told me to think about it, but I did not. Christine.
Okay. So Christine, you can no longer participate or answer. Great. Next image is up. Hands up, please. Try to see your hand. I just need to make sure I can see your hands, please. Thanks. And time is up. Your question is, how many players are wearing a hat? Polo with 4. I'm sorry, the answer is 5. So Polo, you have been eliminated from the challenge. You cannot participate. So you're down to I'm sorry, I did make a mistake. We do need somebody to sit out from the Hero Us tribe. So I need one person to offer to sit out at this point, or even on one-on-one. So apologies, I should have written that down. So somebody needs to sit out of the challenge to keep the tribes balanced.
I'll do it.
Okay, Kyle is sitting out. Sorry about that. All right, so we are now even. Now we're even. Kyle, can you just turn off your camera? Christine, can you turn off your camera? Polo, can you turn off your camera? Just so I can focus. That'd be great. Perfect. All right. So should be at 5 each. Yes, 5 each. Perfect. All right, next. Image is up. And that is time. Okay, the next question is, one of the players is wearing knee-high socks. What color are they? Rye is correct with black. Rye, you get to sit somebody out on the Palpos tribe. Who would you like to sit out?
Amanda.
Amanda will sit out. Great. All right, everybody hands up. This question, photos live. And that is time. Your question is, what color is the buoy on the rope behind the players fighting for the ball? Sarah, spelling does count. I'm sorry. That is the answer that I will take. So Sarah, you're sitting out of the challenge now. You can turn off your camera, please. So we are back to even. 4 on each. You should pop up your camera, please, Sarah. Thank you. All right. Next photo is up. Make sure your hands are up. Hands up, hands up. And that is time. Your question is, a woman is wearing a camouflage hat with what letter on it? What letter? First answer I got was Allison with R. Sorry, Allison, it is a P. So Allison is sitting out. You can turn off your camera, please. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Palpos and 3 Kiroas left. Next photo is up. And time. Your question is, what object is on the platform with Jeff? I correct with Immunity Idol. That is correct and spelled correctly. Who would you like to sit out of the other side?
Can you even? Joe.
Joe will sit out. We are back even, 3-3. All right. Next photo is up. Make sure your hands are up, please, Joe. I didn't see your hands. Oh, sorry, you're out. You can turn off your camera. Sorry. And Time. All right, your question is, how many people are not wearing their buff on their heads? First answer I got was Alicia was 6. Alicia, that's incorrect. I'm sorry, you'll be sitting out. You can turn off your camera, please. All right, so we are down to Chanel and Christina versus Lucas, Ryan, and John. It was only one, Lucas. It was one. Stop writing. All right, next photo is up. And time. Next question is, how many people are visible in the photo? Christina with 5 is incorrect. I'm sorry, Christina, sitting out of the challenge. You can turn off your camera, please. All right, Chanel. One against the world here. Next photo is up. And time. Question is, what is the fraction that is visible on Sandra's shirt? I have Rye being first in with 1/2, which is correct, which means that Hiroas, you have 1 immunity. Congratulations, everybody can turn their cameras back on. All right, and we are going to head to our breakout rooms. Palpos, I will be, now you get to see all the other photos you didn't get to do. So congratulations, Hiroas. We are now going to head to Tribal Council with Palpos. I'll put you back in your breakout rooms. He's joined them now.
Hi, Amanda's father.
Oh, Nick, I was being that dad.
Is it 5 there or is it 6 there?
I can unmute. I think it's 6:14.
Oh, so you're 2 hours behind me. Okay.
Yes. I don't know why I was writing this. Like I'm about to write or writing. I don't know. Dang, we got like wiped with that. They like wiped us.
Did you guys see me put 1/2 in the chat first? Because for me it looked like I wrote it first, but I guess it.
Oh, I can't see it now that we're out of the thing.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention at that point.
Yeah. It goes off of like how it sends to Justin.
Yes.
Yeah, it happened in our season. People were saying that, and he was like, "It's how he sees it."
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I can't flat iron. But guys, I'm about to do
Is this one yours? Animals, right? Why is there duct tape in her thing? She marked her
What's with Dad? Thank you.
Oh.
like so comfy there. I didn't have our
Is it gonna start soon? Like, it's strategy time, so I didn't catch on. So I just want to like talk to the group as a team. Obviously, like I'm on the bottom. I'm alone. I have no one in this. I have no one who's like willing to work with me. I don't know what I did wrong to anyone, but clearly, I mean, I'm curious to know like. No, it wasn't anything you did. It's not like why. What did like? No, you're a really cool person.
Yeah, it's Steven.
It was Steven. It was just Steven. He was dangerous. I guess my question is more to like, it's more to like my alliance, like Joe and Alicia. Like, do you guys have anything to say at all? Like, nothing?
I mean, I told you, you know, they told me that people were flipping and that they had an idol, and I chose to save you. You know, like I fought for you. It would literally happen in the last 30 minutes, and I just could not.
Alicia, you told me I was your number one in this game. You said that you swapped to this tribe because I was here. And so I'm just so confused because I would have never played you like that. So if you can play me like that, you can play anyone. Joe, I'm like a little bit less shocked, but the fact that Alicia, me and you said we're going to a final 2, it's just like crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know how you ended up on the hero tribe, but you were the biggest snake because you looked me in my eyes, talk to me every single day. Like, you are my number one. Like, I don't even care if I lose to you and I sit in the end. And that is a dangerous player. Me, I guess I'm less dangerous because I'm so naive that I believe that. But I'm voting for Alicia tonight. So if anyone wants to switch their vote and pull me in, like, that's what I'm doing. But you are quite literally the biggest snake and the most dangerous player I have ever met because I believe every single word you said. You told me that you would prefer to sit next to me and lose next to me if that was the case. You said that you wanted to sit next to me in the end. You said that you said you didn't want to play with Christine and Amanda. You said that they were the most dangerous players in the game. So I'm mind blown how you had a whole secret alliance with them. And you quite literally said that Christine was the most dangerous person in the game with all of her charts. You literally said that to me. You literally said that to me. So I'm just mind blown how you could do that, how you could play that way. I'm mind blown how you bamboozled me completely. I am so naive that I genuinely was like, yeah, I trust Alicia 100%. I was like, no, I trust him, like, not like how I trust Alicia. So if you can look me in your eyes, your alleged closest ally, who else are you looking in their eyes and lying to like that? Who else? So Amanda, Christine, I have no one. I have no one. Quite literally on this tribe, off this tribe, I have 0. I have 0. Polo's probably coming for me. Who knows? Whatever. And I'll fight it out with him in the merge. But I literally have no one. So if anyone is willing to play with me, I will vote wherever you want. Wherever you want. But do not trust Alicia. Joe, I'm not even gonna throw under the bus because Joe, like I always said you were hard to read. I didn't know like kind of where you stood. But Alicia, the fact that you and I talked every single day, you would look me in my eyes every single day and be like, you are good. My best friend Becca played with you, and so you are good in my book. I will never ever write your name out. I will never vote against you. I would never, like, I'm gonna tell you every single thing, and vice versa. And then you do that, like you are the biggest snake I think I have ever played with. I don't think I've ever played with a bigger snake than you. So again, Amanda, Christine, word to the wise, she's coming for blood, and she told me not to play with you guys. And so I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that there was a whole alliance the whole time. She told me not to play with you guys. She told me that Christine had a secret book of plans and counted votes from every single season.
She told me that she told me that you were the biggest threat. I know it's true. She told me you were the biggest threat in this game. So I'm just shocked. Christina, I mean, listen, I thought I was trying to build something with you. It's totally fine. But again, you know how Alicia plays, and she's out for blood. And so if you want to play with me, I'm writing her name down. Joe, if you want to play with me, I'm writing her name down. If anyone is willing.
I have one question.
I'm not done. If anyone is willing,
play like this in season 8.
If anyone is willing to play with me, I will write her name down. Anyone is willing to take out the biggest snake in this game, I am willing to play with you, because Alicia is the biggest snake. He spends 5 hours a day looking for idols. She will win this game. So if anyone's willing to play with me, I have no one. I have 0. I have zilch. I have no options. I have no alliances. I have no allegiances. So I am literally a vote, a number. Use me. I don't have any strategy because I don't have any leverage. If anyone is willing to use me, like, I'm here. I have nothing. I legitimately have nothing. I have nothing.
All right. I feel like tribal council started before I even got here. And because of that, we do have to get to the vote pretty soon, but is there anything anybody else would like to say? I know there's been a lot said already, so anything else anybody wants to say?
I mean, I feel like I can provide a little bit of clarification for her, because I don't think Alicia lied to her like she thinks, because when Alicia came over, she didn't know a lot of things, and we were able to tell her that, you know, Steven is part of a larger alliance, most of which is on the other tribe, and they're all really, really close. And as soon as you guys came over, he was like, I talked to Chanel, I'm super close to Chanel, and he like pinned you two together. And he like kind of added you to that huge alliance.
But that's not even right, because his closest ally is Polo, who quite literally is my biggest enemy in this game, my biggest enemy. There was no way that I was gonna work with them. There was no way.
He just made it seem like you were like part of that now, and so we already knew that Steven was this giant target, and we knew we had to get rid of Steven, and so unfortunately he just kind of brought you along with him.
Yeah, it was just a situation. It wasn't your fault. It was Steven's fault, and the villains on the other side were just so scary, and we just needed to take them out and we didn't know how your connection with Steven, if you would have spilled the plans to him, you know, we didn't know if we could trust you to tell you that we would put out Steven or Ashley. So that's what happened.
That's okay. I accept that and understand that, but I'm just letting you know, Amanda, Christine, Alicia is the biggest snake, and she's the most two-faced person you'll play with. And she has connections with people on the other side like crazy, more than I do. So if you guys are willing to write down her name, I will write down her name. And if you guys, like, I have nothing, I have no leverage, I have nothing. I'm like literally the most desolate and desperate player. So like, if you want to work with someone and use me as a soldier, use me as a pawn, a number, I will be a pawn. Alicia will not be a pawn. Alicia will lie to you and stab you in the back. And so if you guys want a pawn, a soldier, I will be a pawn, I will be a soldier. I swear I will. I'm writing down Alicia's name. If anyone wants to join me, please do. But I'm telling you right now, I will be a pawn, I will be a soldier. I don't have any strategy. You can use me. Alicia, on the other hand, is quite literally the most trickiest player I've ever played with. And like, I mean, quite literally, I'm sorry, Justin, I'm almost done. Look me in the eyes every single day. Every single day. We're good. I would never vote against you. Like, there's nothing else going on. Christine is really smart. She's a huge threat. We need to take her out. Amanda is her sidekick. These are the things that Alicia was feeding me. Alicia was feeding me. I had no idea. These are the things Alicia was telling me. So,
all right, with that, it is time to vote.
You guys know who I'm voting for. Justin will make a public vote.
If you can send me your vote, that would be great.
Worst off, I thought Alicia was like one of my friends. That was cute too.
Come on. Hey, I just body shaved her off.
Why are you so proud of her?
Hey, Amanda, can you mute until we're ready?
Oh,
It's
I
very
got
noisy
muted,
where
sorry.
you are. Thanks.
Okay, I didn't know more was going to happen. All right, here we go.
Yikes.
I don't even know what to say.
Alicia handled it like a champ.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a really tough spot to be in where someone is just going.
Right.
Yeah, she let it all out there, Chanel. I was living for it though. I was like, wow.
Because I think that's
dirty laundry.
That's the dilemma too. Is like Alicia played a very good game with how she played Chanel, but Chanel stays in the game, and so that's a problem. Like with me, like I did Amanda dirty, but like I knew she was going. So like you don't want to like be in a tribe with a like you know what I mean. So I think she just she played Chanel too quickly and ended up now having to kind of reap that wrath.
If they didn't split that vote, they'd be all set, right? Because it was just Steven. It wasn't Steven.
It'd be better, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Chanel would have felt as
like
outside, but I think she still would have felt a little bit on the outs.
Yeah,
but now it's
splitting vote wasn't smart. But
yeah,
like I also think I think Chanel's best play here was to just work with Alicia and Joe, because I think she could have got them and I just voted Amanda here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't get over the fact they voted for her though.
Oh man, here we go.
All right, once I've read the votes, first one we asked.
But she's so good. Chanel's amazing.
I know. That was a great way to throw someone under the bus.
I mean, that's how you play.
Game.
You don't want to leave with any regrets.
Somebody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it. Now would be
Exactly.
Come on, Chanel, you got something?
I kind of hope Chanel comes back.
Very cool. I'm rooting for her.
First vote, Amanda. Next vote, Chanel.
Wait, Amanda, what?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Oh.
One vote Amanda, one vote
Should've just
Alicia,
voted
one vote Chanel.
Wait, is Amanda about to go?
Chanel.
Oh,
Two
never
votes.
mind.
One vote Amanda, one vote Alicia. Next
Who
vote,
voted Amanda?
Chanel.
Oh, she's gonna be
Our
asking
last
that
vote is for Chanel. Chanel, I'm sorry. The tribe
Amanda's
has
gonna be
spoken.
real.
Guys,
so
make sure
much
you
for
take
playing.
out Alicia. She's the biggest fucking snake I've ever met in my life.
Okay, we
Amanda's like, got you, but I'm walking out the door.
heart hands. Heart hands.
So who voted for Amanda?
Heart hands.
I'm blind, guys. Don't worry.
I
I'm gonna put us in the back.
What she feels like. That's how Polo was to me. Like
Here's the thing. Like, I completely 1000% understand. First of all, though, like, I will literally touch on everything that she said about me. First of all, whenever she asked about Christine and Amanda, just so you guys are reassured, I straight up told her that I did not talk to you guys. Okay, I straight up told her, when she told me about Christine's murder board, I was like, oh my gosh, no way. Like, we aren't close like that. I told her that, and I did not tell her I would go to final two with her. She said that if I'm gonna lose to anyone, I want it to be you. And I was just like, oh, that's super sweet. And then I told her that this all happened 3 minutes before Tribal to see if we could work with her. And then she freaked out on me over text and was like, why not pull me in on the vote, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, it's because
All right, Heroes Tribe getting a new look at the Palpos Tribe. Chanel voted out at the last tribal council. Chanel is out of the game. All right, and with that, move on to our next activity, which is the merge. So congratulations, you have all made the merge. You should all be very proud of yourself to make it to this point. So, the merge tribe name is Theos.
you don't get to pick.
No. So for the merge, you can now privately message anybody that's left in the game. Everybody becomes your friend again. Challenges will be now played and won individually. And you can vote any remaining player out at Tribal Council. So I'm gonna give you guys about 5 minutes. I'll put you guys into breakout room. I guess. I'm gonna recreate. I'm just gonna do one breakout room, and so you guys can all go through that while we focus on what's next. So I'm gonna recreate that. All right, go to your breakout room and enjoy your merge feast.
Hey.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Everybody.
Yes, guys, I did it. The
Congrats.
everyone.
So.
Hey y'all.
Sorry, Polo. Now you know.
I have nothing to say about that.
Tribal with Chanel is an event you should sell tickets to.
Oh my gosh. We've seen one. What happened? It's great. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Like a 10-minute monologue.
She was yelling at me. She was yelling at me to the point where I was like, she was like personally like like she was like personally attacking my character. Like, I got up and walked to the other side of the room. Like, I could not do it. She said had some very choice words for me.
Oh my god.
Girl, I know how it is. Don't even take it personally. Don't even take it personally.
Bad. I felt like I and it got to the point too where I felt bad for her, and I was like, you know what, like maybe, you know, like I felt bad, and then she went and straight up like attacked my character, yelled at me, told them all a bunch of BS. It was insane.
I thought she was a hero.
That's why I voted for it. Never mind. Let me stop.
I guess it's
Damn. Well, sounds like we missed out on an event called Tribal.
No kidding.
Pretty quiet on our end.
Jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's still the edge, so I'm trying not to, like, you know, say anything I might regret.
Wait, what?
I'm assuming there's still an edge, right? Like there was at the beginning. So we might see Chanel soon. So that's why I'm going to take it easy. But all I'll say is that at some point, Chanel has had some very choice words for me too. So don't be worried about it.
All right, you guys, I have to take a quick break. I'll be back.
Oh, also hi to the people I haven't met yet.
Yeah.
Hi, all.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hi.
Nice to meet you guys.
There's nothing like to be.
Oh my god.
I think John is the only one I've never in-game cross paths with, right?
Yeah, I haven't. The only people I don't know are Amanda, Christina, and Christine. So I guess half. So I guess half the tribe.
We're all saying hi in the chat, but we're like.
I know. I want a written record of it all.
Yeah. I always go for a meme first, and I just type in merge, and that was the first thing that popped up. So you're welcome. Oh, that's very violent.
Very, very violent.
I'm sorry.
I just said hi twice in the chat. I'm just. So there's some of us. So Alicia, some of us we haven't talked. We've been fully separate.
Yes.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Joe, I'm sorry I had to pick you to sit out the last game. You were the only person that had an answer that round. Your name was right there.
It's totally fine. No worries.
Polo did me a favor sitting me out. That was my worst challenge, and I was like, thank God.
I had no idea I really didn't think about it beforehand. I had no idea.
That's my worst challenge, so I was good.
For sure. Yeah, when I freaking, like, I did that one in season 5, but I was just, like, Try my. Oh, look at Amanda's spam. I miss them.
That's my dad.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
Yeah, that's my sister. They're all, I'm like, I made the merge. Like, oh, you made the merge. That's awesome. And I'm just like,
They know you're in Vegas.
yes, they know. I think they know I'm in Vegas.
Amanda's in Vegas.
Yeah.
You're in Vegas?
Oh, off Amanda.
Oh, he's too young to do anything over there.
All right, take it.
What happens in Vegas stays on Facebook.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm gonna go on the chat.
She quickly muted. They're gone.
Excuse me.
All right. Everybody can please have their cameras on for me. I think I'm just missing Amanda. Perfect. All right. Congratulations, everyone. Just a reminder, at the merge, it is now an individual game, and there will only be one winner and one $350 prize for that winner. So keep that in mind. We already said the challenges and powers will now be played and won individually. You can vote out any remaining player. Just a reminder on ties that past votes do break ties. Keep in mind that idle plays cancel those votes. So if an idle is played for someone, none of those votes count towards their past vote count. Also, edge of returnee. So any votes cast against Lucas also do not count in the tie. So if you come back from edge of redemption, those votes go away, as do if anybody goes to edge of redemption with any powers or anything in their pocket, those also go away. So it's a trade-off of both. All right. And then you can privately message anybody left in the game. I'm sure you're all doing that. And just a reminder that no screenshots and sharing of conversations is allowed. All right. With that, we are going to get to our first individual immunity challenge. Individual immunity is what we covet. If you are wearing the individual immunity necklace, you cannot be voted out at tribal council. So this is what you want and what you'll be playing for. This is called a balancing act. So you're going to grab your toilet paper and your two 12-ounce cans. And here's how it is going to work. To start, you're going to hold your can at the base. So you will hold it like this, okay? And then you're going to put the toilet paper on top of it with the side of the roll touching the top, so like this, okay? All right, that's the position that you want it in. I will actually have a diagram that will pop up in just a second. Did it do it? Oh, it's going slowly, like that. Look at my art skills. So you will then extend your arm straight out. So you might need to organize your camera so I can see more of your torso. I need to make sure that you're not leaning on anything or touching anything. So just make sure I can see. It's fine if you're sitting, just make sure I can see your torso and your full arm extended. So your arm does need to be locked, and then you will stay there as long as possible. Your elbow must stay locked the entire time. I will give you a warning here and there, and obviously I don't really care that much about the height of where your arm sits, because as you move your arm up and down, the toilet paper likely will roll off. So I'm not too worried about the height of your arm, but I do need that elbow locked and for that arm to stay straight. If your toilet paper falls, you are out of the challenge. Once you're ready, once you're set, you cannot touch your arm or the toilet paper in any way. So if your arm is extended and you go like this, you will be out. You cannot touch the toilet paper, you cannot touch your arm. If you want to put your arm anywhere else, that's fine, but just don't touch your arm or the toilet paper. At regular intervals of time, we will adjust your position. So down the line, we will add a second soda can to the stack. So that's why you need that second one around, just in case. And then the last person standing with the toilet paper on the can will win immunity. If your video cuts out in the middle of an endurance challenge, which has happened before, you are DQ'd. Even if you can somehow manage to get to your video and turn it back on, that doesn't matter. If it goes off, it's DQ'd because I can't judge that you aren't doing anything different. Any questions on this? If everybody can kind of get themselves set up and show me what it will look like so I can just verify that you'll be good.
I have a question real quick.
Yes.
Does it matter how we hold the can because you have it there?
You need to hold it underneath.
Okay. Thank you.
Can we get 30 seconds to pee if we have to?
Yep, go for it. So Kyle, that will be fine. Great. Rye, that will be fine. Lucas, I will need more. If you can either back up or move your camera back, that's what I will need. And it would maybe can you lower the camera, Lucas? I just can't see. I can see more of you and your torso. Polo, I will actually need you to back up more so I can just see. Back up more. You don't have to have your camera or your microphone on your head if you don't want to.
Can we hold the can like this, or does it need to be balanced?
No, you can hold the can.
Oh, okay.
Yep, your fingers can be up. As long as it's not touching the toilet paper.
Instead of like maybe.
Okay. How's this?
Amanda, you're fine. Yep. Allison,
Okay.
you're good. Can you just extend your arm fully so I know? I have to extend it all the way out so your elbow's locked.
Are we starting yet?
Nope, not yet. So it's got to be fully out, Allison. Like it's got to be straight. Your wrist can't be bent like that. It's gotta be fully straight. So raise your, yep, raise your, there you go. It's got to be more like that. Yep.
Justin, am I good?
John, it's just got to be up. So you have to have it straight out. Can't have it. To start, you got to have it straight out. And then if you want to move it around, that's fine. Just make sure your elbow's fully locked and extended.
Justin, is that good?
Christine, yes, you're fine. Pole's looking good.
Justin, can you check me when I'm set up again?
Yep.
Please.
Yeah, that will be fine, Joe. You're plenty of room. If everybody's could be like Joe's, that would be great. Look at how brilliant it is. Make sure you lock your elbow all the way, Joe. It just have to be completely straight out. There you go, like that. Eyes looks good. Just make sure you don't touch the arm. All right, I feel like everyone's in a good place. Sarah, yep, that'll be fine. Are you able to turn to your side so that I can see the elbow being locked? Is that gonna be okay for you? Yep. And you gotta hold the can from the bottom, not the side. There you go.
Production has a question.
Production has a question?
Yeah, they wrote it in the chat.
You do not have to be standing. You can be sitting if you need to be sitting. Just make sure I can see your full arm with plenty of room if your arm moves down and such, because I will need to see it the whole time. All right, we do have to get started. I will give you 30 seconds to get yourself locked in. It will be a live 30 seconds. And then once I say start, the challenge will be live. Sorry, live meaning you can touch anything you need for 30 seconds. All right? Your 30 seconds starts now to get yourself in position. Production, if you can keep an eye on everybody's arms and situations. Amanda, I need to be able to see you maybe closer. Can you come a little closer?
Mm-hmm.
Can you angle the camera down a little bit? Is that possible?
Okay. Sorry, it's from this mic. Like this? Like this?
Yep, that's great.
All right, perfect.
All right. Everybody ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenge is live. Kyle is out. Just make sure those arms are nice and straight. Again, I don't care too much about the height, as long as I can see it.
I have a question. Are we allowed to support our arms? Like, can I touch my arm?
You cannot touch your arm in any way.
I have weak girl arms. I can do it. So light, but it feels so heavy once it's there for a while. It's not 30 seconds.
John is out. Oh, Kyle, if you can turn your camera off, that'd be great, just so I can focus on those right here. Make sure you don't touch your arms. All right, about 3.5 minutes in.
Wait, we're 3 minutes in already? You guys only been like 1 minute. Okay. Oh, poop, I'm out.
Amanda's out. And if you can turn off your camera for me. Lucas, I will just need you to lift up a little bit because I got to see that you're not resting your hand on anything. So I don't want to mess you up. But and like the hand with the soda on it. Just want to make sure it's not resting on a table or anything. That's what I mean. There you go. About 1 minute and 30 seconds, we will make it a little harder. Lucas, I just got to make sure I can see the bottom, bud. Sorry. Less than a minute. Polar, I just need to make sure I can see the bottom, please. Thank you. Lucas again, I'm sorry, buddy. I gotta see the bottom.
No.
Sarah's out. 10 seconds to go in this round. All right. Everybody's safe. You can touch your toilet paper. All right. We're now going to move to 2 cans. My only ask is it has to be the same arm. You cannot switch arms. But now you need to have 2 cans with the holding on the bottom, toilet paper on top. Just has to be the same arm you were using before. I'm gonna try.
Okay, so how do I need to set up myself? So do I just sit like back up?
Can you just be more backed? Yeah, I think that'd be helpful. You're just more backed up, so I can make sure I can see the full length of your arm. All right. So
sorry.
So you have 30 seconds when I say go to get set up 2 soda cans, toilet paper on top. Make sure your arm is fully extended.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right.
You see, Justin?
Justin, are you sending a cleaning crew if we drop a can?
Hopefully they're close so nothing happens. Because I just got to be able to see the bottom, buddy. So like under your hand, make sure it's not resting on anything. It either has to be higher or your camera has to be lower, I guess. Same thing with you, Ryan. I'm not gonna be able to see the bottom part. There you go. That would be good.
Like, can you see my hand here?
Yep, that's perfect.
And then if I put the toilet paper.
All right, you guys have 30 seconds to get yourselves ready. Starts now. Oops, that was 3 minutes. 20 seconds. Still can touch it for the next 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenge is live. Everybody has to release. Rye has dropped out. Christine has dropped out. Make sure your elbows are locked, please, everyone. Alicia, I just gotta make sure. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's coming towards me, but I think it's good. If you can, I don't want to mess you up. That's fine. Great. We are down to 6. Allison has dropped. Alicia has dropped. Christina has dropped. Sorry, I looked down to look at the time and I missed 3. So you're down to Lucas, Joe, and Polo. Ladies, if you can drop your camera for me, that's great. All right, in about 1 minute, you will need to lay your palm flat, so you can't have your fingers holding the can. You'll have to extend your fingers out so that your palm is flat.
Can we adjust, or do we have to just go right to it?
Gotta go right to it. All right. Oh, we got a little more time. If you want to practice, though, it's live, though. The transition will be live.
Aaliyah, oh my god, my cat. You get the fuck away. No!
Lucas has dropped. Down to Joe and Polo. All right, Joe and Polo. It can be nice and slow. We have 30 seconds to lay your palm flat. It is a live transition. If it falls within 30 seconds, you are still out. But you do have to get your fingers off of the can. You have 30 seconds to do it. It's up to you when you want. I'll give you a countdown as we get closer. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingers have to release. Polo survived it over Joe. Polo has won immunity.
Good job, Polo.
Congratulations.
Oh my god. Good job, Joe.
Insane.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
That hurt.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, so congratulations, Polo. You have won immunity. Cannot vote for Polo, and we are going to head into Tribal Council. I'll give you guys a few minutes to strategize. I know this first merge vote is always a big one. So we will get to Tribal Council in probably about 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes isn't a ton of strategizing time, but I'll leave you to it.
Okay, I don't think anybody is going to come on to talk. Maybe Amanda will tell them to vote her out. What do you guys think is going to happen?
I think she should still play.
So right now, right after Tribal Council, we know that somebody's coming back from Pandora's Edge. So I think that's the next thing.
Yeah.
So I think she should just stick this out and like see what happens.
Wait, doesn't it end at 10:30?
Yeah.
Right. So it's only half an hour from now.
It could.
Sure, she could just like bow out of the challenge.
She won't
there's
do
no
that.
Tribal
Come this
Council.
far. She's come this far. She's in it.
I just feel like she's so pivotal right now.
Yeah.
Dinner reservations can wait. She's in it.
I don't get why she just can't play via chat. Like, what's the difference? She made it two of the 2.5 hours, and to get cut just at the end because she can't join one tribal. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, it could just be like, you know how Justin likes people being on camera and stuff.
Yeah, but just say she's not eligible for individual immunity. Even if she can do it, she can't participate.
Yeah.
And then she's eligible to be voted out.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, she can still text people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like when Susan was on the plane, she couldn't text anybody.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I think she's
plane
made it
today,
two of the, she's come so far tonight.
I know. Yeah, it just depends on
because she can't do a half hour. I don't know.
In the chat, we were talking about potential voting units.
Yeah.
And I was saying the group that we just say, the Christina, Amanda, I'm going to just move them on the Zoom who could be voting together. So Christine.
Oh, don't move them, right? Because then they'll see it.
What?
No, they won't.
Oh.
It's just for our screen.
Oh.
Could you imagine?
Like what you're looking at right now. So.
I think Christina. Long story short, I think Christina might be a swing vote. But here, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Polo, what are you doing up there? Okay.
Yeah, I think Ryan, 1, Kyle, 2, Polo,
5, 6. 1, 2, 3,
Ryan, Kyle, Polo. I think John flips, and it's a 7-5 vote.
Who does John go with?
Joe, Christina, Amanda.
Who's 7? Who's your 7th?
Oh wait,
Allison.
What about Lucas?
Christina.
Lucas. These two might be making the
Yeah, they're the swing.
Mm.
They're gonna stick with Carl.
Because potentially, if Allison and Lucas stick with them and John flips, that's 6-6. So I feel like Allison and Lucas might work with John for one vote. Although Lucas is kind of burnt, right, from being voted out. So maybe Allison and John flip. I don't know. I think they're in the middle.
I think it's who. Okay, here's what I think is going to happen. I think that Alicia, Christina, Joe, John are going to try to figure out if they could have a 7-person vote. If they cannot, they're going to ditch this. They're going to ditch these two. Like, okay, this is a sinking ship. If they can't figure out.
And having Amanda having asked to be voted off earlier, this potentially could flip on Amanda anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Easy vote.
Right? Like everyone just kind of like piles onto Amanda.
Please come back on camera.
Oh my gosh, all right. Here we go, guys.
I need everybody, please. And Amanda and Sarah. Cool. I'm just going to ask a couple of quick questions. I definitely won't get to everybody because we're running a touch behind per usual. But I'll ask a few questions. Polo, as the immunity winner, I'll come to you for sure. Obviously, the first merge vote is always a pretty crucial one. That's always a little bit wild and unpredictable with all the people coming together for the first time. So how does it feel to be immune and to feel like it was necessary?
Dude, yeah, I think that's, you hit the nail on the head. I think everybody's trying to meet people, and doing it so quickly is definitely very unstable. So I feel very grateful to have immunity right now. I think everybody's just trying to in self-preservation mode. I'm sure everybody has like their priorities set up, but like I don't think anybody can prepare for a group of people not knowing who would be in it. So love having immunity, but I'm going to be vulnerable next time. So
Amanda, what does the merge mean for everyone? What should be on everyone's mind now as we hit the merge in the next phase of the game?
I think people should be thinking right now is what group you're in to further yourself, where you are in your group. Are you the bottom or are you the top dog? And really evaluate where you think you are, and let that choice know if you figure like, well, if you think if you're in one group and the other group's gone, who is your own group going to turn on first? Are they going to turn on you? And if so, then maybe it might be a good idea to flip. I don't know. That's what I usually base my decisions on.
Great. Alicia, how are you feeling going into the merge? The Palapos tribe went to a few tribal councils before you guys got here. So what's your thought going into the next vote?
I'm just happy that I made it out of that last tribal alive. And, but it's hard because like there's a handful of people that I haven't even met really. And it sucks because I do like to, build those connections, but we'll see how it goes.
Great. And John, do you think at this point people are thinking about big targets, big threats? So they're thinking about loyalties and alliances, or thinking about past relationships? What do you think is playing the biggest factor in this vote?
I mean, that's a good question. I feel like everyone's scrambling right now. You gave us like 5 minutes to strategize. I think it's actively changing as we speak. There's not much to go on. Like, there's people on this tribe I haven't played a single minute of the game with up until a couple minutes ago. So at this point, I'm trying to see where I fit into the bigger picture and who wants to move forward with me, and going into the final week, seeing who actually wants to like build something at this stage in the game, because things change so fluidly. So that's kind of where my head's at.
Gotcha. Great. Like I said, I won't get to everybody, but it is time to vote. So unless anybody has anything they'd like to say here live at Tribal Council, typically not, but just in case. All right, please do send me the name of the person that you'd like to vote. You guys have about a minute to do so. Please do it as soon as you can. I know there's a lot of chatting right now, but we do have to get moving with the night. So please send me that name as soon as possible.
I think it's Christine.
I
don't know.
I don't think so.
Rye wants Christine. He'll try to get everybody will do Christine with him.
Yeah.
Last
That's
try.
fair.
It's
Yeah.
Allison and Lucas making the decision, I think. And
So
they're like,
it's-
sure.
So it's Christine on that side, but then who's the target? Is it Rye then, the target coming from the other side? I think the heroes would be smart to let this villain craziness play out.
Yeah.
How many heroes are left? 4? 5?
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay.
5 out of 12.
Yeah.
So 7 to 5.
So let the villains pick each other off. I think that's Joe and John's best play.
So they could afford a hit on either Christine, even though they were kind of working with her.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Allison and Lucas need to try to play both sides, because if they don't, they're the bottom of that 4. Like,
I thought she was in that solid alliance, the Carl alliance, isn't she?
Carl.
She's in 2 alliances already.
Yes, Carl.
Right.
She's good.
Look at Becca. Travis, did you see her?
No, wait, is that her right there?
Becca's like microwaving something. That's our season 5 winner right there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Can't wait to play with her. And one of these amazing people,
including Joe and
well,
Sarah,
John and Sarah.
John and Sarah.
Sorry, yeah. all the J names. Or maybe it was a premonition. Maybe Joe's gonna win.
Oh.
I'm hoping.
Oh my gosh.
Or Amanda. I'd love to play with Amanda again in Winners at War. She would be ridiculous, and I'd love it.
This would not be heroes versus villains. This would be like we would be watching Winners at War because she'd be the Tony of the season. like just like the what? How did that happen?
I just feel like she clearly wants to be here, and that's the frustrating part of it. It's like she wants to stick around.
Is she busy next week or something? Or she's free?
She's good.
Yeah.
Did Allison get her advantage? Or she can play whenever she wants.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
So, do you think Joe or Alicia play their idols?
I don't think so. I think they're safe here.
What if they play it on
the hedgehog?
The chinchilla?
A hedgehog. She has hedgehogs.
All right. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Justin?
Yes.
I have a hedgehog. Before I go, I figured you could show
Oh,
her off.
yep, it's her.
Perfect.
Classic.
All right, no idols in play. Once the person is voted out, the person will be asked to leave the Zoom immediately. Please do not communicate with anybody left in the game. And please
I hope it's not her.
communicate with them in any way, shape, or form. All right, first vote. Christina.
Oh, what?
Next vote. Christina.
Oh.
To Christina. Next vote.
Interesting.
Kyle.
Wow.
Vote.
Well, we're way off.
Kyle.
Christina
Christina,
was so
2
thrown
for
off.
Kyle. Next vote. Christina.
What?
Vote. Kyle.
What is going on?
3 for Kyle. Next vote.
Christine looked shocked by the Kyle vote. So who did
Next
Christine vote for?
They all vote for Christina.
5 for Christina, 3 for Kyle. Next vote. Kyle. Next vote. Kyle. Kyle, 5 votes. Christina, 2 votes left.
Tie.
Next vote. Kyle.
Oh my God!
Last and final vote is for Kyle.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Amanda! Oh my God!
Busy Christina.
Who voted that?
Lucas and
It was the 7. That's exactly what
For
happened.
family reasons, I'm going to have to leave.
No.
This
No.
and I can't participate any further in the game. So I guess if I had any parting words, I'd say to the people
I don't like that.
that I'm talking to them. I'm not going to say their names. Kick
Why
butt.
wouldn't she? Why would she just ask Justin first?
That's all.
Maybe she did.
All right, so Amanda is pulling herself from the game.
Yep.
Amanda will not be participating.
Why? There's 10 minutes left.
Thank you so much for participating.
I don't like this.
Thank you. Bye.
Maybe part of the game is being in the Zoom.
All right.
20 minutes.
I'll give you guys a minute or two to get your thoughts, and I will be back.
Boo.
I know.
That was more than a bloodbath than we expected.
But doesn't this affect like the path of Justin's game too?
Well, he has someone coming back from redemption anyway, so.
Yeah, but he's got to cut a challenge somewhere.
Or 2 people.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You bring 2 people back to make the numbers right, you know. He should have just canceled Tribal if she wanted to go, though.
I think what he
I'm
should do
so
is
mad. 20 minutes.
if he has like a 2 most votes tribal, just make it 1 most vote. So a normal tribal.
Or a drag round, no drag. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And at the end of it all, though, it helps with timing. And you know how crazy that last episode is?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I just love Amanda. I don't want to see her.
No.
go like
Yeah,
that.
I just need a moment. I just need a moment.
And wasn't Kyle the other person that was speculated to be like dropping out?
Yeah.
Her family was so supportive too.
I know. And on top of it, like she's the last season 7 person, and I was like, come on, season 7.
Yeah, you got Joe and John who are miraculously still in this.
Yeah, they're running it. What if they're final 2 again? That'd be crazy.
There's 10 left.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle is staying on the edge.
Well, what's good is that Christine or Christina didn't go, so Amanda could technically feel like she could bow out and not really screw over her alliance necessarily.
All right,
We
I'm
are
gonna
going
put
to
us
move along.
Yep. All right, here we go.
The next one, so creatively titled, is called Boiler Room Puzzle. It's exactly what it is. So it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to send everybody a link to an online puzzle. We need Christine to be back. Christine, come back. John, Alicia, Joe, I need everybody on screen, please. Lucas. Christine. And Christine.
Don't we get bathroom breaks around here?
Not too long, not too many. All right, so this is called the Boiler Room Puzzle. It'll be pretty simple. I'm going to send you a link to an online puzzle via the merge chat. The first person to complete the puzzle and send a screenshot of the completion screen will win immunity. The completion screen will say you escaped and the number of clicks that it took you to complete the puzzle. The number of clicks don't matter, but that just indicates to me that you completed the puzzle. So please make sure the entire screenshot of the completion screen is there. So the first person to complete the puzzle and submit it in the merge chat. You're going to put the screenshot right in the merge chat where everybody can see it. First person to do so will win immunity. Are there any questions?
We send it on Facebook or Zoom main chat?
On Facebook, in the merge chat.
Okay, and then we submit a screenshot to you through Facebook?
In this merge chat.
Okay.
It's all in the same place.
Gotcha, thank you.
We'll send the puzzle here. So hopefully you all saw that message. That's where the puzzle will go. Any other questions?
Is it like the same website that the last one was in the beginning?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. I might need to switch devices. My work computer might block it.
If you actually got to do it quickly, please.
Go on. If I have to, I'll move fast.
Okay. Any other questions?
Hold on. It's just this. Can I read it one more time? Hold on.
Yep. Any other questions? No. Okay. If there are no other questions, then we will get started. Once I send the puzzle, the challenge has begun. Everybody ready? I'm not hearing any no's, so I'm going to go with it. Challenge has started. Make sure you should send the screenshot in the merge chat, exactly where I sent the puzzle. Put your screenshot of the completed screen. This must be a riveting challenge for everyone to watch on the live streams. Hopefully they're commenting.
We're not.
Make sure you're sending the screenshot in the merge chats where everybody can see it. Don't send it to me privately. It will not count.
Okay. I thought this challenge was going to go faster. So, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, when you're done, what is it? Does it do anything, or do you like?
Yeah, there'll be a screen that will pop up that says you've escaped.
Well, that must mean I'm not done.
That's the screenshot.
Sometimes actually
has completed
Oh, well,
the
look, there we go.
puzzle and has won immunity.
Who?
Congratulations, Rye.
I was getting insecure.
Congrats, Rye. So you cannot vote for Rye at the next tribal council, and we are going to head there in just a few minutes. So I'll give you guys a few more minutes to strategize. As you might imagine, we're running a little behind tonight. Shouldn't be too late. But I will probably keep strategy time and tribal councils pretty short and sweet so we can get through what we need to tonight. So I'll give you guys a few minutes, and then we'll kick off tribal council shortly thereafter.
Okay. Now we can jump back on. Travis, is this the challenge? Is this the puzzle that you've done before with the pipes?
Yeah, you did it, right?
Yeah. I did pretty good at this one. No big deal. I liked this puzzle. Mike, you should say what you said in the chat.
I'm wondering what the legality of all this is. So
yeah.
Hold on, let me read you what she sent. So she goes, I have a trick up my sleeve, and I went, oh, okay. So she sends me this. Congratulations. Since you filmed a confessional while wearing a red shirt and mentioning the theme of the season, you won the Villain Legacy Advantage. This new advantage is exclusive to this season only and has never been used before. You must forward this message to a hero when you are voted out. If all the heroes are gone once you are voted out, it will be void. This advantage works as a super idol and is useful until 8 people are left in the game through the final 9 tribal council. You may play this after the votes are read.
Oh no!
God, I hope she doesn't play that. But that's so funny.
You can play this on yourself or on whomever you wish. I will pause after the votes are read, and if you want to use it, say it out loud during tribal. When you play it, whomever the super idol is played on will be safe from being eliminated. It is up to you to share this news with anyone. She goes, and then so she just sends that to me, and I go, oh! And she's like, my trick, I made it myself. And I was like, this is fake. So the issue that I have with it is that if she was voted out, then she wouldn't have been able to give it to anybody, like legally.
Yeah.
Or text anyone after you voted out. Yeah.
So I'm hoping we don't get to a point where she tries to use it in this episode, and we just let Justin know and kind of let him make that decision. But like,
I mean, but if she sent it to Allison before she quit the game, it's legal play.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be sent after you're voted off. Like that's how she wrote it.
But she was so she could be like, I'm quitting.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm quitting. I'm gonna send this to you.
So it's interesting. We'll see. We'll see how that.
Yeah, interesting.
Because we do want to catch that before.
If it's not okay, right?
Before tribal, yeah.
Right.
Should we tell Justin now?
Yeah, I mean they're about to have tribal in like 2 minutes.
It could change like everything if she thinks it's real, but I don't know. It's part of the game too, you know. Just
I think it just comes down to when she sent it. Because if she sent it before she got on here and said, "Oh, I'm quitting. I'm taking myself from the game," I think it's legal.
Yeah, as long as she sent it like at tribal, right?
Yeah.
Justin is like hate this. It's gonna hate easy.
I know. That's why I'm like really. I haven't said anything to Justin yet.
Because I feel like if you get something, it comes from him, like not another player, right?
Yeah.
Do tribal council if I can have.
You should know better.
Allison John back on camera, please. So, Rye, I'll start with you. Congratulations on winning immunity. I know you're probably very focused on your conversations, but if you can focus on me for a quick second. How did you feel it was necessary after the last vote? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always necessary. Like, these go so fast, like, who literally ever knows? So, yeah, I'm always, like, antsy before this situation.
Yeah. Christine, I'm sorry, I meant Christina. This is going to be complicated. All right, Christina, you received a few votes at the last tribal council. Do you feel nervous for this one?
No, I honestly wasn't expecting it last time, but like now I know.
All right. And I'll go to Sarah. Actually, Sarah, I think I asked you the same question before, but it's what I have prepped for next one. So the next question is it the right time to start taking out big targets? When is the right time? Is this the right vote?
It's so hard, Justin. You don't give us enough time to even know who to vote for. I think that it's always at once, you know, where you've hit merge, and I think anything's fair game.
All right. With that, it is time to vote. You can send me the name of the person that you would like to vote out via Facebook Messenger as soon as you can, please. That would be great.
All right. So wait, who? Ryan has immunity?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened like 2 minutes ago, and I already forgot. So.
There's no like, necklace that makes it visible or anything.
So it's Polo, or they take out. I mean, I think there hasn't been like the remnant. You know, John and Joe are a power duo situation.
Does anyone know that?
I don't know. I feel like I've heard some people mention it at the beginning of the season.
I feel like Christine is privy to that information.
And I'm sure she's told people. Right?
Fair.
So everyone knows.
Okay.
So like,
break it up. And
I
Joe
know.
too. So
I feel like I would stick with them still till
further.
I wither down some of the other side. What do you guys think? Lucas and Allison have the power. They do whatever they want.
I think they would go for Polo.
I think they go for Polo because if they switch up now, it doesn't really make sense because
Mhm.
they've lost one on each side, right? So with Amanda quitting, with Amanda leaving, I'm not going to call it a quit. Like, it wasn't a quit. With Amanda leaving, I think that it makes the most sense for them to stick with that same group and vote out another one from the other side again.
Oh, but
Who would that be?
Polo.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, yeah, they wouldn't vote that way. They would vote with Christine, Christina, John, Joe, and Alicia.
Travis put in the chat that, what about the people who voted out Lucas, like Joe and John? Like, does Lucas get his revenge now?
I don't know how much pull he has.
I'm a huge Lucas fan. He is so funny. I love those people that, like, every time they talk, it's funny or entertaining. Not like making fun of him, but he's fun. He's like a fun guy. I think
his personality.
Yeah, Polo just is always fun. Love it.
If you have not voted, I do need your vote now, please.
Yeah, so Polo was safe last week. Is he immunity challenge threat now? Do they go for him?
So my thinking now, potentially, right? Amanda sends this thing to Allison. Allison didn't vote with them then. So it was the 4 plus Allison. Because there were 5 votes, right, for Christina. So then Lucas is the one that voted with them initially. So Lucas is the swing vote here.
Oh, yeah, there's one person who flipped.
Okay.
Besides John, did John flip?
Well, John flipped.
We think there were 6.
I don't call it John flipping because John, I think, was at the bottom of the other group anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one person. Plot twist. What if it was Polo?
Could you imagine?
I don't think he would do that, but
or it was Sarah. Sarah's looking for that final 3-2 winners.
Oh man.
Do you think that Christine voted for Christina?
No.
She made such a face when Kyle's vote came up, though. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, but she thought she was going, which is also bizarre.
Yeah.
If she was shocked by, why would she be shocked by Kyle's
vote
if she voted for Kyle?
Maybe it was a delay and it was more of shock for Christina vote. I don't know.
It's the Christine show, and we are her.
I mean, even the hedgehog made an appearance. Come on.
Please not communicate with anybody left in the game.
Oh my gosh, guys.
If you are still in the game, please don't communicate with them. If you have an immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, so there are no idols in play. First vote. Christina.
Here we go.
Next vote. Christina. 2 votes. Next vote. Allison.
Oh.
No.
Next vote. Christina.
Oh no.
Also no.
Vote Allison. Next vote. Allison.
Wow. Oh no.
Christina, 2 votes, Allison.
Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna come out, guys.
Is it? You think she's gonna try it?
She has to. It says she can play it after the votes.
Christina, 5 votes. Next vote. Christina.
It's not over.
Christina, 5 votes, Allison.
No.
And the final vote is for Allison. Allison has spoken. Thank you so much for playing. It's time to leave the Zoom.
Here she goes.
Justin,
Yes.
I believe I was forwarded Super Idol, and I would like to play it for myself, please.
Allison, I'm sorry to tell you that is not. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, no.
Don't listen to that.
Hurricane Amanda continues.
Everyone's face.
Wow.
Allison.
Bye.
Wow.
And Joe is like, wow.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
can't believe that.
So stupid.
What is this night? Can we do please?
Adore Amanda. But
That's my girl.
that in her.
No wonder she was a villain.
Yeah, right.
Never knew she had that in her.
Oh my God. I
Damn.
can't believe it actually played out.
Oh no, Allison was like, "I'm using this shit."
Oh my.
Poor Allison. That sucks.
All right. We do have one more challenge tonight. It will go very fast, I promise. I know we're running a little bit late, but we do have one more challenge for the night. This will be a simple test of memory. So there will be a grid of 20 pairs of items in 40 boxes. On your turn, you'll give me the numbers of 2 boxes that you wish to open. Your goal is to find a matching pair of items. Each item paired scores you a point. First person to 3 points or 3 matched pairs will win immunity. If nobody has reached 3 points by the time all items have been found, whoever has the most points will win. If there's a tie, then we will run a tiebreaker. The previous immunity winner, which is Rye, will determine the order in which people will take turns. So Rye, you will have the ability to do that. The immunity winner of this will also win a special reward. So it is an important one to win. And I will also say immunity will be very, very important this round. So fight hard for it. This is the grid. Does anybody have any questions?
So I just wasn't paying attention.
You guys black out pretty quickly around challenge rule time, I know. So basically it's a random test of memory. So you're just looking for items in the boxes and you just want to find pairs. This is also a hands up, no taking notes, no taking photos. I need to see your hands the whole time. So you're relying on solely your memory. So production can also give me a hand check. If everybody can unmute themselves, just so we don't have to go through that painful process each time. If you can unmute yourselves, have your numbers ready as soon as you can. Rye, I need to know what order you would like people to go. Unmute yourself.
Let's go Christina, Joe, Alicia, Sarah, Christine, Polo, Lucas, me, John. I was scrolling your last John, sorry.
All right. So you'll just tell me the 2 numbers that you want to expose. Make sure you're keeping your hands up, please. Production, if you can, you feel free to unmute and yell at anybody that doesn't have their hands up. So I need Lucas's hands up. I need Sarah's hands up. Great. So first up will be Christina. What numbers would you like?
I will do 9.
Okay.
And 19.
9 and 19 is a med pack and a water bottle, not a match.
Justin, can I just adjust my screen real fast?
Yep.
Okay.
Great. Joe.
Let's do 39 and 40, please.
39 is a raft. 40 is a raft. Congrats, Joe. You have scored 1 point.
Go off.
All right, Alicia.
So 19 and 23.
19 and 23. There's a canteen and a hero's flag. No match. Sarah. Sarah, are you there?
29.
29.
And 5.
29 and 5. It is a message in a bottle and a palm frond, not a match. Christine.
Let's do 3 and 4.
3 is rope. 4 is a rock, not a match. Polo.
I'll go 16.
16.
So it's
fire.
And 8.
And 8 is the villain's flag. All right, Lucas.
Can I do 7?
7 is the canteen.
I think it's 19.
19 is the canteen. Lucas scores a point. Right.
2.
2 is a telescope.
26.
26 is a tarp.
Yay.
John.
In
I'm sorry?
16.
16 is fire.
And 24.
24 is fire. Congratulations, John. You have scored a point. So Joe, Lucas, and John will have a point after the first round. We're back to Christina.
I will do 36.
36 is the med pack.
And 9.
9 is the med pack. Christina scores a point. Joe.
Let's do 33.
33 is the fish. Lucas, just make sure your hands up, please.
13.
13 is the tarp. Sarah. Alicia. Sorry, Alicia.
Let's go 26.
26 is the tarp.
13.
13 is the tarp. Alicia scores a point. Sarah.
31.
31 is flint and steel.
1.
Is rice. Christine.
2.
2 is the telescope.
10.
And 10 is Pandora's box. Not a match.
Can I have Pandora's box?
You cannot. Polo.
Do 20.
20 is a coconut.
Girl, I'll do 27.
27 is an arrow blade thing. Lucas.
Can I have 4?
Was that 24?
No, 4.
Must be not 24 because we got that 34. Is message in a box.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean I said 4, but that's okay.
Sorry.
Here's what it is. Shit, I have no idea. I don't remember at all. I don't know. 32.
32 is the hero's flag. Ryan.
29.
29. I'm just going to confirm that. Is that right? 29?
Yes. Yeah.
Is the message in the bottle.
34.
34 is a message in a bottle. So, Ryan, you have a decision to make. Would you like to take the point, or do you want to take the message in the bottle?
Girl, I'm going to take the message.
All right. So, Ryan does not score a point. You'll get the message in the bottle after the challenge concludes. John.
3.
3 is rope.
And 20.
20 is the coconut. Christina.
37.
37 is a rock.
Crap. 4.
4 is a rock. Congratulations. Christina has scored 2 points.
Go ahead.
Joe.
23, please.
23 is the hero's flag.
32.
32 is the hero's flag. Joe has scored 2 points. Alicia.
35.
35, right?
Mhm.
Coconut.
20.
20 is the coconut. Alicia on the board with 2 points. Sarah.
17.
17 is a torch.
8.
No, get down.
8. The number 8 is the villain's flag. Christine.
38.
38 is the villain's flag.
Got it. The cat. It was 8.
You're going with 8? Did you say 8?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Villain's flag. Christine scores a point. Polo.
Yeah.
I want a fucking point. I don't even want to win. 30. Oh, sorry. 1 second. I would like to do number 12, please.
12 is Pandora's box.
10.
10 is Pandora's box. Congratulations, Polo. You scored 8 points.
Bro, that's not Pandora's box. What is it?
Lucas.
11.
11. You said 11, right?
Yes, I said 11.
Flint and steel.
30.
30 is rope. Rye.
17.
17 is a torch.
That's right. 5.
5 is a palm frond. John.
31.
Sorry, say it again.
31.
31 is flint and steel.
11.
11 is flint and steel. John has 2 points. All right, Christina.
I don't know where anything is anymore. 22.
22. Telescope.
Oh my god. 1.
1 is a bag of rice.
Well, I knew that.
Joe.
Can I take 3, please?
3 is rope.
30.
30 is rope. So congratulations, Joe. With 3 points, you have 1 immunity.
Shoot.
Yes, Joe.
Thanks.
Congratulations. All right. So I did say you have a reward, and you are able to give a second individual immunity necklace to anybody that you would like. But you're not going to do that just yet. Tribal Council will be first thing next episode, and 2 people will be eliminated because the player that is eliminated will be able to drag someone out of the game with them. So Joe, your immunity choice will be super important because it will save you as well as the player of your choosing from the drag. So you have 2 people to save. Oh, sorry, yourself and one other, not 2 people. So you will make that decision at Tribal Council next week, so you have a week to think about it. But we're not done yet because the players from the Edge of Redemption are coming back to compete in one final challenge tonight. I know it's super late.
3 in the morning by now or something.
I know it's super late for you guys. If anybody does want to duck off, that's fine. We will obviously let you know who comes back. I know it's super late. You're more than welcome to stick around and watch. I told them 10:45. It's 10:45, so we're right on schedule for that. It's up to you totally what you'd like to do. So well, please, while I bring them back to the room. Oh boy.
clarify, we're going to watch the challenge? Yeah, okay, never mind, sorry.
You are welcome to watch it. You don't have to if you are tired and want to go to bed.
You want us to turn our cameras off so we're not distracting?
Yes, please. I was about to ask you to make sure you're muted and all cameras are off. For those of you who are out of the game. For those of you coming back from Edge of Redemption, please make sure your cameras are on. Polo, Joe, if you can turn your cameras off for me, that'd be great. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're just doing. And Chanel, can you pop on camera? Perfect. So just so you all know, Ashley did raise the white flag and will not be returning for the challenge. And to catch anybody up who missed it, Amanda actually removed herself from the game due to some family obligations and responsibilities. So she did technically quit. So she will not be a part of this challenge as well. So there are 6 of you competing to get back into the game. I do want to get you updated on where we stand. Tribal Council will be, so we just had an immunity challenge in which Joe has won. Tribal Council will be next Tribal Council. And why is this not working? 2 people will be going home because the player that is voted out will be able to drag somebody out of the game with them. So we are going to do it next. It'll be the first thing next episode. So it gives you a week to strategize around that situation and how you want to deal with that. The other thing you should know is that as part of Joe's immunity win, he also gets to give 1 other player immunity for that tribal council. So we can save somebody from the drag as well. So that's catching you up at this point. All right. Your challenge will be as follows. So it's called On Bended Knee. And so your final Edge of Redemption challenge will balance a roll of toilet paper on 1 knee for as long as you can. So you're going to angle your camera so that I can see your full body. If you didn't see your full body, make sure you're not holding on anything, touching anything else, anything like that. You're going to stand on 1 foot and bend your leg so that you can place a roll of toilet paper on your knee. It has to be on your knee, can't be on your thigh. Make sure it's down on the kneecap. You'll place the roll of toilet paper there and keep it there as long as you can. Once placed, you cannot touch the roll of toilet paper or your leg again. If you do so, you will be disqualified. So make sure you're not touching your leg or the toilet paper in any way, shape, or form. You may rest the leg that is holding the toilet paper on the other leg as you see fit. So if you want to hold your foot against your leg, you can do that. If you can find a way to do that, that your toilet paper stays where it is. I'm going to ask that you angle sideways so that I can see. So Allison, if you can turn to your side, just so I can see, your full situation. Yep, Kyle, you're in good shape. Steven, that'll be good. Matt, you're fine. Yeah, don't go too far. Chanel, you'll be in good shape. And Val will be in good shape. Just make sure you're not touching any other items around you, no walls, no chairs, nothing to support yourself. You can touch your own body as long as you don't touch your leg or the toilet paper, right? I'm not going to require your knee to be at a certain height because the lower it is, probably the harder it is to keep the toilet paper on it. But just make sure your foot does not touch the floor. So the player who lasts the longest will return to the game, all right? So I will give you guys a countdown. Just make sure you're not touching any other furniture around you, anything like that, once I say start. And production, if you can keep eyes on them for me as well, just in case I miss anything. Steven, can you angle your camera down just a little bit? Because I can't see your foot. That's okay. Yep, that'll be great. Matt, can you actually go back further out where you were? That'll be good. Yep, that's probably good. Just make sure you don't touch that black thing behind you. Allison, you're good. You're just trying to make sure that the toilet paper is on the knee, not on your thigh. So it's going to be a little bit lower. Yep. Do you need the toilet paper to be on the knee, not on the thigh? It's got to be on, at least touching your kneecap. All right. So I'll give you guys 30 seconds to get settled.
Do we need to see Val's foot?
Oh yeah, Val, can you lower your camera down a little bit so we can just make sure your lower foot is not resting on anything? That should be good, I think. Ooh. Just keep in mind your foot that your leg is up with can touch your other leg if you want it to, like Allison's doing. That's totally fine. Chanel, the way Chanel's doing is totally fine. If that helps, just make sure that.
Yeah, Val, that's good.
Yep, that's good. Yep, perfect. All right, I will give you guys 30 seconds to get yourself set. And then once I say go, challenge will be live. Your time starts now to get set. And I'll give you countdowns as we get closer. So feel free to get yourself centered. Chanel, you will need the toilet paper on your knee, so it'll have to be further down. It needs to be further down. Make sure it's on the knee. So Chanel will have to be a little further.
Listen, I have a question for you. I'm really sorry.
All right, I'm gonna pause. Yep, no, I'm gonna pause. Go for it.
I think I have to message you.
Okay.
You told me about something.
Yes. Thank you. I almost forgot. So Val does have an advantage in this challenge. She will get a second, like a reset, like a restart. So if your toilet paper drops, you will get to restart the challenge and be back in it. So you'll get kind of like extra life in the challenge. Thank you for reminding me. All right, is everybody set? Just make sure the toilet paper is on your knee. I need it on the knee. It's gotta be further down, Chanel. Gotta be still further. A little further. Chanel, it's gotta be a little further. A little further. All right, that should be good. All right, your time, your 30 seconds starts now. To get yourself set, I'll give you a countdown as we get closer. Got about 20 seconds. Chanel will have to be a little further down, please. Got about 10 seconds. Toilet paper a little further, Chanel. It's got to be on the knee. That's good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Cannot touch now. Cannot touch anything. Toilet paper, knee, anything. Make sure you're not touching. Chanel is out. Steven is out. Val is out. Val, you'll get to restart. I'll give you a 30-second countdown. Everybody else is still live. Val, you've got 20 seconds to get yourself set. We'll have to be a little bit further down on your knee. About 10 seconds, Val. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Val, you gotta get set. Val's dropped. Kyle is dropped, which means Allison and Matt's down to the two of you. Matt has dropped, which means congratulations, Allison. You are coming back into the game. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, toilet paper.
Okay. Allison is back in the game. And remaining players, you are going to vote back in a second player into the game. It cannot be, nobody else turn on your cameras. Keep your cameras off. Keep your cameras off. So Steven, Chanel, Val, Kyle, and Matt, you will all submit a vote for another person to rejoin the game. Cannot vote for yourself. Can be anybody that you'd like. I'll give you each 30 seconds or so to state why it should be you, to convince others to vote. Allison, you will only vote in the event of a tie.
Okay, thanks.
So if it's a tie, you will be the decider. So we will start. We'll kind of just go in order of you getting on the edge of redemption. So we'll start with Val. You have 30 seconds to plead your case.
I want to say I've enjoyed meeting all of you that I haven't been able to play with this time around, and seeing some familiar faces. I would really love to join. I think I have some unfinished business, and I think I've worked hard up until this point, and I just would really, really appreciate really a second chance, because being the first one out stinks. I haven't really been able to do anything at all. So yeah, anyone that wants to vote for me, if so, I really sincerely would appreciate it.
Great. Next, I think it's Matt.
Yeah, I'd like a chance to get back in the game and play some game. I feel like I have a lot of good game left to play in me. And if you guys vote me back in, I'm going to do my best to, put the work in and see what we can do. If anybody needs any help with anything, like I can come back and do some stuff. So like, yeah, if you guys can give me a chance to come back, I really would like the opportunity.
All right. And Steven.
Don't vote me, vote Chanel. I'm voting for Chanel. She's a kick-ass player, and it's bullshit that people had to go out and then a player quit on their own as well. I'm voting Chanel. Hope you do too.
All right, Chanel.
Hey guys, thanks. Still have a lot of game left for me to play. I want to really kind of just like redeem all of us here. So if you vote for me, like I'll play for all of us. So, all right. Thanks, guys.
And Kyle.
I mean, I don't know why you would vote for me. I just got here. But please do. That'd be great if you do. That'd be amazing. My bounty still stands for whoever comes back, and I'm real about that. So just message me after the game, and I will pay you that money for that bounty that we talked about. I'm real about it. Like, there are snakes in this game, and whoever comes back, let's get the snakes. Like, let's do that together.
All right. So I need the 5 of you now to privately message me the name of the person you would like to vote back into the game. As you've been voting people out, same way you do that, privately message me the name of that person. And I'll be back with the votes. Once again, Allison, don't go far because you will vote in the event of a tie. All right. By a vote of 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. Chanel, congratulations. You will be returning to the game as well. So Allison and Chanel going back into the game. For those of you still in the game, if you can turn on your cameras for me, that would be great. Phew, we made it to the end of the episode. I know we're a little bit late. So I appreciate all of your patience and passion for the game. Just a reminder, you can now privately message anybody that's left in the game. Please do not communicate with those who have been voted out, including these folks. They are now officially and finally voted out of the game. Please do not communicate with them in any way, shape, or form. Just a reminder, screenshots are not allowed around conversations, etc. And we will see you all next episode where we crown our winner. I didn't update the graphic on that, but it will be updated. So we will crown our winner next Tuesday. Believe it or not, we will do that. So congratulations to this group. And I look forward to seeing how the rest of the game plays out. And that's it for tonight. So good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Everybody.
I love Polo so much. His laugh is so contagious. Oh my gosh.
Polo and Alicia are dying right now.
That's fine.
You're just gonna have to unblock Chanel real quick.
Oh.
I mean, do you though?
No, there was no redemption there.
This is interesting.
Oh.
I love this. I'm so excited.
We finally get the Polo Chanel meetup that we
I know.
wanted.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's like the takeaway from this, which is cool. So we get to see that dynamic now. But at the same time, like my crew is in trouble, I think. I don't know.
Who's in trouble?
She's gonna
Well,
say
you got
her
Alicia
name.
and Joe and John who are clearly connected. Christine is obviously the target from that group. So that's interesting.
But I don't think Chanel will target Christine. I think she's got
I
other
don't think
plans.
so either.
Plus, they're loaded with like advantages too.
Oh my god, they have a whole week to just stew in this.
Okay, so Joe hasn't told anyone about his idol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alicia.
Except John. He told John, I thought.
Not this idol,
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
because he just got
the
it
last
from
one.
John.
You're right.
Oh,
You're right. You're right.
John knows.
Yeah,
duh.
John knows.
Joe doesn't know that. Joe doesn't know that John. But anyways, he hasn't told anybody on this this last week.
Mm-hmm.
So they get to talk about that idol.
So, but John will obviously tell Joe that he gave it to him.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Polo and Chanel are back together. We've been waiting all season. And now
We've been waiting for that moment.
The Alicia Chanel thing.
Yep.
Great
So,
night, Justin. Everything went really well. Good job.
What a wild night.
So Polo gets to go to Pandora's box, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
And what does Rye get?
But so now they go to Pandora's box. They get to keep what they get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, potentially, there's still stuff in the boxes that could be you have to give away something, or they could lose their vote. Those types of things, right? There's a mix.
You said 4, not 34, Justin. Come on.
Oh my god, I felt so bad about that.
Oh no, Lucas is a champ. He's fine.
Wait, so what does Rye get with that clue or whatever?
He has a little information, little advantage-y information.
Not going to tell us though.
No, of course not. I gotta keep something surprises.
So how about that Super Idol?
Do you know about that?
Did you see that coming?
She told me about it, so I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
We were dying.
So she sent it to me, and I was like, guys, do I tell Justin? Like, what do I do with
No,
this?
she told me she was going to do something crazy and like give it a fake advantage, and she even sent it to me and says, "Is this convincing?" And I just didn't comment either way. Allison reached out to me and she said, "Do I have a super idol?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's happening." So.
Oh, I'm glad Allison's back.
Me too. Me too. I think it would be a really interesting situation.
I was telling them how Edge of Redemption is like so against Christine.
Oh yeah.
It's so against her. And then of course Chanel has the hit on Alicia. So
But now like they can't even go after Alicia because she'll get dragged, you know? It's a round.
Yeah.
They can't even go after each other.
The drag will be super interesting, I think, in this, because if they go for someone like a Chanel, like Alicia's not going to want Chanel to get voted out because she'll think Chanel's going to drag her, right? Now Alicia does have an idol, so maybe she won't care. Like she'll like play it and protect herself.
Oh yeah, she'll be protected from both.
Yeah, but she has to play it up front, right? So she won't know who the voted person out is. So, but that just puts like all of Alicia's allies at risk, right?
Right. But Joe also has an idol, and he has immunity, and he's giving away immunity.
I know.
So potentially, Joe can save 3 people.
Right. He could.
Alicia uses her idol. 4 people are safe from the vote and the drag.
Yeah.
Last time we saw a drag vote, didn't we see like a ton of idols get played?
Oh yeah.
Because of this, yeah.
Everyone who had one.
Everybody did it, yeah.
So.
Ooh, well, I'm probably gonna have to sign out soon, but I'm not, we could totally. Do we want to talk about winner picks or anything?
Joe, like,
I know.
Come on, he's like, I think he's made some great decisions. He's been to almost every tribal council. He's been on the right side of the votes.
John, that's gonna be tricky.
I know.
If he sticks with him the whole way.
I feel like if Matt came back, they would have been in a better shape, but.
Yeah, I think if John gets to the end, he's going to win again. I'm going to pick John.
Oh yeah, yes. If he's a second,
I think Joe's plan is to go to the end with Alicia. I think that's the smarter play. Yeah.
But if it's a three and the three of them up there,
which is interesting because I don't know if he can beat Alicia.
Yeah, I don't either. But I don't think he beats John either.
I feel like if either of the winners can find a way to get to the end, they have like an amazing case to make, right?
I think Sarah's playing well. She's under the radar, but she's
also
connected.
Some of those votes were weird too. Like Sarah voted.
Tell us who flipped.
What do you mean who flipped?
Christina.
The first merge vote, it was 7-5.
Yeah, so it was Allison, Kyle, Polo, Rye, and Sarah. So Lucas, John, Joe, Christine, Christina, and Amanda and Alicia.
Lucas did it. Lucas and Allison voted differently.
I think that makes sense. Yeah. Because Allison was connected to the Carl alliance.
Wait, say it one more time. Who voted Kyle?
Lucas.
The ones we thought plus Allison.
John, Joe, Christine, Christina, Amanda, Alicia.
And
so who was the one person that didn't do it? That we thought
Allison.
No, the other way. Who voted Christina?
Allison, Kyle,
and
Polo,
then
Rye, Sarah.
Yeah. So the Carl alliance plus Polo. Yeah.
Lucas and John flipped on their tribe.
Right.
Which kind of made sense, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
But then in the next vote,
what happened?
Lucas flipped the other way and went and voted Christina and not Allison.
Lucas is playing.
Wow. But then who flipped? Then who else flipped?
So Polo voted Allison.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is probably smart for Polo.
Yeah, because he wasn't in the Carl
Because
alliance.
he's not in that group.
Yeah.
He may not know that though.
He may not know that. Yeah. Yep.
Lucas,
just get ready for a bloodbath next week. Get ready.
I'm scared.
This cast is very emotional.
Oh yeah.
So I think we could see a jury that votes for their friends, votes for who was their alliance, who they liked.
Yes.
So we're going to see some feelings.
Yeah.
So it all come down to who has friends on the jury.
I don't think Christine has a win here, which is sad because I think she's playing a very interesting game.
Her magic is off the charts.
What about when the jury starts? What I just said about having friends on the jury.
I don't
People
think
on
so.
Redemption hater. Who in the game hates her right now? Chanel, Allison.
I don't think Chanel hates her, does she?
Yeah, I think Chanel's more mad at Alicia and
Alicia,
Joe
okay,
before
Yeah,
Christine.
I don't think she's got I don't think she's got anything.
Rye.
Rye.
Yeah, Rye.
Maybe Polo.
Maybe, but I don't think he's a bitter guy.
Nah, Christine's gonna have a tough week. I think she's gonna be an easy vote for everyone to get on
she's
board
gonna
with.
but if she makes it to the end, I think depending on when jury starts, I think she could do it. I don't know.
I'd like to see it.
I think it'd be super funny if Joe and John are somehow able to like schmooze Chanel and just like kind of pull her back into the hero group, and like kind of push Alicia out at that point.
Yeah,
and I mean he played the idol for Chanel, so they have something already, so they could easily. I think Joe and John.
But I think potentially Joe lets Chanel go because he knows the connection between John and Chanel. So at this point, you've got John connected to Chanel, John connected to Joe connected to Alicia, but Alicia and Chanel are going to come at each other. So it's just going to be an interesting dynamic.
They could be a strong four, but no way they all get on the same page.
No, but the first final four were two people hated each other for like the majority of the merge, and they all made it to the final four. So I mean, potentially you could see like Alicia trying to figure something out. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild too because the villains were like up in numbers easily, and now the heroes are up in numbers.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not going to fall that way, but like It was just like the villains fell apart really quickly.
Yeah, we
it's 6-5 right now.
Oh, okay.
For villain?
For heroes. Heroes are up in numbers now.
Got it.
But there's no way that Chanel and Alicia are going to work together again. So
I don't know. I gotta say, Chanel is that good of a player that I could see her like, hey, we need each other. We got to work together and making it happen.
No one will be expecting.
I don't think Alicia would do it though. She was done.
Oh yeah, I would be too. Like she did. Chanel did not let up.
No.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was a wild one. I was like, I jumped in and I was like, did tribal council start without me? Like, what was happening?
Basically.
Oh man.
All right. Well, that went pretty well. That went pretty well.
That's great. Oh man, when the first votes for Christina came in and Christine thought she was getting the votes, Christine was like, oh. She thought it was her. It was so good.
Yeah. I do have to like double check every time. I'm like, is it Christine?
Oh,
You're in there. It's so confusing.
Yep. Any other thoughts before we end this thing?
No, I'm just glad that all went fine. There wasn't too much controversy over any of the challenges. I always hate the endurance-y challenges and like.
You should start doing Red Solo Cup challenges.
Travis, stop ruining everything I'm doing. All right, you ruin everything I do.
They're less subjective.
Stop ruining everything, Travis.
You just said you don't like them yourself.
At Winners at War, you do a Red Solo Cup challenge just for Travis.
Okay.
You gotta like.
Oh my god! I almost forgot Val had the advantage.
Oh my! I
she said something.
Yeah,
she caught you on that.
She did. Thank God she said it.
She lasted another minute. The other two.
Yeah.
No,
Allison did tell me she practiced that challenge earlier because she remembered it from.
Ooh, she hacked it too.
Chanel was so upset with herself. She kept on doing it even after she was out. She was like,
"Yeah, I watched that."
Yeah.
You know, said the toilet paper has to be on your knee. I think she unraveled it and made the toilet paper touch her knee. So it was like technically touching her knee.
Gaming it.
Yeah. But I was trying to be like a little bit flexible on that, but we've had people like literally do it like right up near like their crotch. And like that's different than your knee.
Too high. You had the right call.
I couldn't believe the boiler room puzzle took so long. That took a long time.
It's a fun puzzle though.
Yeah, that's fun.
Live message from Christine that they threw a challenge to save John on the other tribe.
Yeah. So when Lucas said that, he's like, what do you say? How do you know when you're done? It should come up. I remembered that like sometimes that puzzle doesn't register a win.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I did it and I was like, I'm totally done. Why isn't anything coming up? But I mean, Rye finished so quickly after that, I don't think it would have mattered.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, it was fun. Good episode.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yep. See you guys next week for the finale. Bye.